It's to main screen. One sec. Let's see. Yep, I think it's good.
It's only me though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why is that?
You gotta change the grin. What's up, baby? What's up, guys? How we doing?
How about now? It's still me.
It's still me. What's up, guys? Just stick with us for a moment, man.
Yeah, we're just trying to get this Google Meet. Sometimes it doesn't want to work.
Listen, I'll take the quality camera space you need. Yo, on your computer home screen, do you see me and you?
Yeah, but no.
Oh, that's why. Okay, go to the top right where it says you
Yeah.
and hit that like four tile thing.
It says can't show your tile. Oh yeah, I gotta change the layout.
So change it to grid and then hit that
Oh, it's
change
it's auto. Oh, there we go. It's good now.
auto
Yeah, yeah.
and then hit
Should be
that.
good now.
Okay. All right. We are gonna go. We are starting in three,
Two,
in two, and Prasant.
one.
Let's hear that one. Yes, sir.
Haha.
There's a little rough countdown to start, but
Alright.
we live. We live.
They'll be live now.
What's up? What's
What's
up,
up?
ladies and gents?
What's up,
Welcome to
y'all? What's up?
episode two. Welcome to episode two of JnP Talks, man. Uh, it's our second day streaming the podcast. Yesterday was awesome. We had a great time with chat, talking about everything from COD, Fortnite, everything. We talked about a lot
Everything.
last night. So we're thinking tonight we're gonna dial down into more specific couple categories and really elongate it and talk about stuff for as much as we can. And hang out with you guys and chat. If you guys ever have any questions, want us to talk about anything, type it in chat, and that's us, man. We're gonna go. I mean, we're going from anything from Warzone loadouts to favorite Call of Duty guns of all time to Cardi B and Offset getting a divorce to
Yeah.
YMW Melly supposedly getting the death sentence. It's
Yeah.
trending all over Twitter. We're talking maybe a little bit about Ninja, and this, we're gonna be talking about TikTok and
This potential ban.
possibly
Yeah.
possibly might have a special guest from TikTok, a pretty famous guy too,
Possibly.
hopping on. If not today, 100% tomorrow. It's more depending on his schedule, but yeah, man. I'll let Prasant take the floor. I've been talking a lot, so Prasant.
Alright. So how about we start off with like current loadouts in Modern Warfare. I know we touched on this a bit yesterday, but I would like to ask you what is your top loadout in Warzone right now? I know with like the whole first you had the M4 for a little bit, then you had the Growl for a long time, then people started
Hmm.
using the Kilo, then the Bruin took over, and nowadays we got like the Origin shotgun and the R9 shotgun. Back then we also had snake shots. It's all over the place. What's your current loadout right now?
So, are you gonna say by current loadout? Are you talking about my favorite loadout, or are we talking about just my most used loadout that I'm using the most in Warzone games, and like my sweat loadout if I want to get a high kill game, or is it
What
just favorite?
loadout that you use the most like now, as of today?
The loadout that I use now the most is a hated loadout by Person. He hates this gun,
What
my
is it?
primary. But I'd say my primary loadout, honest to God, on Warzone right now is the PKM and the MP5 with obviously a stim or not a stim, a heartbeat and a C4. I like to use amped, overkill obviously for two primaries, and what's
EOD.
EOD
Yep.
EOD, yes. I like how you know my loadouts
Haha.
better than I
Well,
do.
that's a loadout that everybody has. You know, the
Nah,
EOD,
yeah.
EOD, Overkill, and Amped. Everybody's loadout. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
dude, that's my main one. PKM, and I mean I've stuck with the MP5 as a secondary through everything, through the Merc
same.
nerf, through
To the
everything, all
collapsible
the
nerf, to the
collapsible nerf.
all those nerfs. Yeah.
But and I've kept it the
The
same,
range
dude. I
nerf.
haven't
Yeah.
changed it. I
I've changed it a
haven't.
little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's like I did the change that a lot of people do. When they went from it's not full screen. Hold up. sec. My bad. Just gotta. Okay, there we go.
Damn it, Person.
I didn't
Damn
realize
it,
it
bro.
wasn't full screen. Yeah.
I'm
So
kidding, bro.
the the loadout that the change that most people do with the MP5 is that they went from the monolithic suppressor to the monolithic integral suppressor. If I remember correctly, the monolithic integral suppressor provides more range, whereas the regular
hmm
monolithic provides slightly, very slightly. You're talking like a millisecond of difference of ADS speed.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
MP5 is far. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Who said? Oh, 420 Blazers. I thought I was like, I didn't just say any. What are you talking about? Hell yeah, 420.
Word up.
MP5 is fine.
Yeah.
What So you asked me, so I gotta ask you now.
Word.
What
Word.
is your most commonly used
Um,
loadout of choice
right now
currently?
I'm gonna have to go with the Kilo MP5. I feel like
Okay.
that's a gun that a lot of people use. It's they've been using it since ever since like the Grau took over. Like that's when
hmm
most people. Oh, the Grau. I'm sorry, the Grau got nerfed rather. That's when
Gotcha. Gotcha.
most people started using it, and it takes a little bit getting used to compared to the other guns because it's not as the recoil pattern is different. Most guns will go up and to the right, and whereas the Kilo goes from up and to the left.
Yeah.
So
Which is low key a big difference.
it is different, yeah. But as far as most part, that's what I run. I run the same perks as you, overkill, EOD, amped, all of that. But
What about lethal tactical?
lethal, same as well. The
Same.
heartbeat and C4.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
I know that you and I've been doing this for like a few weeks now. But I know that you also recently unlocked the blue dot. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes. Yes. Good question. That's a great question.
Yeah,
Um, honestly, you said it pretty goodly. That's not a word. Pretty accurately the other day when we were playing. When I first unlocked it, I probably unlocked it 2 days ago. Maybe that's no 2 days ago. And I unlocked it, and then I played like two more multiplayer games after that to kind of feel it out. I think you were doing some weapon challenge, so I just hopped in a
right, right.
multiplayer with you. And not gonna lie, I think it was extremely difficult to get used to it, if
It
that
is,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
It's not
I agree.
there's no similar reticle to the blue dot. I
Agree.
mean, you could say the red dot, that's the
The
smallest
VLK, you
reticle.
could say that, but like,
The VLK, yeah, but the
yeah,
VLK is more of
zoomed
like
in.
it's not
It's more
yeah, it's
zoomed in.
zoomed
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's easier to see kids. The blue dot is weird at first,
It
but
takes
give
some
that
getting used
play
to.
definitely takes some getting used to. But I mean, now that shipment shoot houses, what's it called? Shoot the ship is pretty much out for the rest of COD. Um,
From well, they've only
pretty
confirmed it
or
for this month,
season 6. Yeah,
but we'll see. I mean, I hope they keep it the rest of COD, like this COD season,
I think they're
COD's
gonna keep
life
it
cycle.
because they're kind of wrapping up this COD. I'm getting those types of vibes to get ready for Cold War, so they're kind of
Right,
just like
right.
giving everybody an opportunity. This is my opinion, just to get like Damascus, Obsidian, all that.
That's true.
But I think the blue dot's awesome. I love it. It's a great thing in Warzone. It helps a lot with aim. It's the most accurate scope in my opinion. Besides the VLK, I have a huge VLK lover. I've always been a big VLK guy. I love that gun.
I
The
used to use I used to run like no scope and a lot of guns, and then people started running the VLK. I run that a couple of guns, but I was using like a from the Bruin, specifically the Bruin and M13. When I was using those guns, if I ever use those guns, I would use the regular holographic sight, which it's a
Corp
little bit odd
combat.
choice. The Corp Combat, yeah, the regular
Yeah,
Corp
yeah.
Combat holo sight. It's a little bit odd choice, but I
I
just
used to
think for
shit on you
those
for
two
that.
guns, yeah, I remember that.
I
I
used to
think for
shit on you.
just those two particular guns, it would make sense. I didn't really like it on the Grau. I
Which
didn't
guns? The Bruin and
the Bruin
sorry,
and the
I didn't mean to
M13.
interrupt. Okay, okay.
I didn't really like it on the Kilo, not really in the Grau, not really in the M4. Um, yeah, the PKM, I guess. I didn't really like that either.
I'm a big VLK guy on LMGs.
Okay, I see how that is.
Any LMG. When I had the Bruin with the VLK, I actually think I was like, I didn't think I had the confidence like that I was like Shroud and that I was not missing one shot. Like I just felt so accurate, especially. I mean, that's the Bruin,
That's
but
true.
that's the first scope in this COD I started using for Warzone. I used it on the Grau. I saw like Nick Marks use it. I was like, holy shit, bro, this shit is awesome. I gotta use this, and it's all. I used it on the Grau to this day still. I use it on the kilo and I use it on the PKM. But since I unlocked the blue dot a couple days ago, I switched all that out for the blue dot because I want to give that a try. And I
For
actually
sure.
really like the blue dot on what's it called? The growl. I really like that. I think
I
it's
don't think
just
I
like
haven't really used it on the ground yet, but
you haven't. Did you say
no,
you have
no,
or haven't?
I haven't. No.
Okay, okay. I've used it a couple games. I mean, I haven't had it for too long, and I've been more focused on the podcast
Right, right,
recently
yeah, yeah.
than COD, so we haven't been playing as
Same,
much.
same.
But tonight, I'm definitely gonna give it a try.
Yeah,
Definitely,
for sure.
100%. So tune in, Ski Whoops, Six Eyes,
Haha.
baby, on Twitch. We'll be here. No, I'm kidding. But
For sure.
yeah, man. Let me ask you a question. So let me come up with a little question for you, bro. Stream Elements Android name. G has been talking for 13 minutes
Oh,
and
someone put a
36
command
seconds.
in the chat. It seems like.
Oh, lit, lit, dope, dope. All right. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, we talked about our most used Warzone loadouts, our most used now, currently. This is sort of a similar question, but it's a little different.
Okay.
What would you call your favorite Warzone loadout of all time? Meaning, you could say the unnerfed Bruin with this. You could say anything that's ever existed. You could say the unnerfed Growl with this and that and this in season one when it was this, or you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's kind of broad. I feel like it's a little weird of a question, but it could be interesting.
Okay. If I had to say one, uh, it's gonna be interesting one. But I would actually go for the M4 and the MP5. And specifically, to be specific, I'll use the M4 that Nick Merckx was using, Swag was using, Tim the Tatman was using, which was the anime skin with the M16 barrel, with the skin, like the
Hmm.
M16 scope.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I I like that particularly because of the pink tracers, to be honest. But I think it just looked cool, and because back then that was like one of the first, if I remember, that was like one of the first like tracer packs, especially for an AR.
I think
That's
it
why I
was the
was.
first.
Yeah, it probably was. I
I think it
forget. It
was.
was a while ago, but yeah, I think that was probably like my favorite gun that I personally liked using. But if I had to look back, like at the time that was my favorite, right? And even now it's still one of my favorites, probably the favorite. But if
Hmm.
if I had to give the gun that I felt I did the best with, not necessarily my favorite, it'd probably have to be the Bruin,
Okay,
the Bruin MP5.
got it.
Yep.
It's a
How
good
about you?
answer.
How about you?
Honestly, I was gonna go with the same one, but I'm gonna change it up just to make it a
Oh, the
little more
M4,
interesting.
really?
No, no, I was gonna go with
Oh,
podcast,
the Bruin, the Bruin.
bro. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
change it up just to make it more interesting. I
Yeah,
would
for
say
sure.
so. I'd have to go with the unnerfed growl, iron sight, no scope, with the secondary as my car,
Interesting.
car 98,
That's
car
good. That's good.
98. And if
And
I
that's
was rocking
that's post the buff, right?
post
Post buff.
buff
Yeah, yeah.
of what the car?
The car, yeah, the car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause car, if I remember correctly, the car wasn't a one-shot headshot in the beginning. If I
It was like
remember.
the carbine, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
The
Yep.
carbine. But I love the car. I think the sniper scope on the car is awesome, and I like using it for short range fights. I like quick scoping with it. I think it's a very easy short range marksman rifle.
I agree. I agree.
I just find getting on target and stuff for that is a lot easier,
I
just in my
agree.
opinion, than like the AX50 or.
I mean, me personally, I don't really use snipers in Warzone. I'm more of a
Hmm.
close range MP5 kind of person.
Yeah,
Um, but if I were to rock a sniper, it'd probably either be the HDR for like the really long range shots, or the car if I want to go for like long range, but not like very long range. If that makes sense.
yeah. Now, would you use a variable scope on the HDR, or would you go
I
just
would use a
normal?
variable scope in the HDR. I feel
I
like
used
that
to be
makes
so
a
against
world
that.
of difference. Why is that?
I don't know. I used to be like weirdly against it. I kind of, I have like no reasoning to be honest. I kind of was just like, I hate this. I don't like the zoom. I could feel like I couldn't see anything. But then I picked up like the CDL blueprint HDR that was floor loot recently. Started using that. I was like, holy shit, bro! This variable scope, I could kill anybody on them. I could
Yeah,
kill
you
kids if
can
I'm in.
zoom into like to their
It's
head
cool.
basically. It's actually
Dude, I could
insane.
be at Superstore and zoom in and find a kid in the park and be like, doink.
Huh.
See you later, alligator. I got a crazy clip with the phase skin. You know what I'm talking about. The phase HDR clip.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The one where you were on the roof, is that the one you talking about?
I'm
That
in
one?
inside, like in the attic of
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
house, and I
in the attic,
shoot
yep. And you
like
shoot like way really really far.
500 meters
It's
away.
insane.
Didn't
Yeah,
even.
that
I
was.
knew the
I think
kids
that
were
was
there.
before. I remember this. I think that was before they labeled like
Yeah,
how
that
far a
snipes
thing
were.
was. Yeah,
The kid, I didn't even. I knew the kid was over there because he was sniping at us, but I didn't even see him when I shot that shot. You can hear my reaction in
you
the
just got
fucking.
lucky.
I go,
Yeah.
and you hear George, and I'm playing duos with George. He goes, "What?" I'm like, "Dude, you don't understand what just happened." But speaking of George, shout out George, bro. I
Shout
know
out
he ain't in
George.
here
Yeah,
right
I
now,
saw
but
he followed the channel earlier. Ray
Ray
seven,
seven,
right
Ray
five.
5, give
Yep.
the man a follow, y'all. Fucking crazy Warzone player. Makes me and Prasant look horrendous.
That's for sure.
It was
So
wild.
yeah. So what other? Did you have anything like particular? I remember you also mentioned that you want to talk about the whole Ninja Mixer Twitch situation. What are
Yes,
your
yes,
thoughts on that?
yes. Dude, my thoughts are all over the place with that.
Me
At
too.
first, I
Yeah.
didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really read much about it. I didn't pay attention to it too much because I feel like for Ninja, I stopped watching just because he didn't play the games that I like. I watched him a lot with Fortnite and everything, of
Same,
course.
same.
He's like, whatever. He's a good streamer and everything. I'm not gonna hate on the kid or guy, man. He's a guy, man, adult. But listen, I think it was all calculated. Every single move he
I
did, I
agree
think
too.
he knew 1000% what was going to happen with Mixer, with Twit, everything. I think he 100% knew. He's smart. He's a businessman. He's got a good team behind him. He's the biggest streamer in the entire world.
For
So his
sure.
legal team finessed everything and got him a
Bag of the century.
fantastic, yeah, bag of the
Bag
century.
of the
They got him a
century.
crazy deal, and I think it was all calculated. Honestly, I think it's smart, but at the same time, I think that man needs to worry about his gameplay a little bit more, and not so much on the money and
Why do
being
you
a
say that?
celebrity. Listen, he's a lot better than people give him credit for. I'll give
That's for
him
sure.
that.
That's for sure.
But listen, I think you gotta,
But
he's
I
gotta
think
pick a game.
at his point in his life, like he's already made
Yeah,
so much money for streaming, like he doesn't have to put in the work to get better at playing the games, you
no,
know?
100%. But I feel like I feel like it's to blow up like crazy over Fortnite and be so good, and then like be bad and not be the best, and then not really grind any other game and just kind of
I mean, when
collect
if
a
you're already at the
bag
top,
wherever
like
you
what's the
are.
point of like stressing yourself out for like if you're already there, if you already reached like your
Cause he can just
like
keep
one of your
making
highest
more
potentials,
money,
yeah.
man. He can
But
make as much.
I personally think this is where I kind of disagree with you on that. I think that him being better, trying to put more hours and more time into the game, won't always necessarily result in his like success in terms of
Yeah.
financial reasons. I don't
Well,
think
I
it
wouldn't
does.
even call him a streamer. I'd call Ninja a celebrity. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
call him a
100%. I
Twitch.
feel like he's one of the he's probably like he's probably like the first person that I would think of when it comes to Twitch celebrity, and then
Yeah.
there's not really like the people behind him are not they're famous Twitch streamers, but they will never, at least for the time being, become close to the mainstream range that he has for sure,
Dude, Ninja changed the whole world of video games, of the
for
whole
sure.
world of Twitch, everything.
Twitch,
Like
Fortnite, PC gaming, all that.
just video games now from when we were 12, 11, 10 years old. It's like a fucking
And I don't
it's
think
crazy.
there's another thing. This does not necessarily have to do with Ninja per se, but I thought about this
Say
yesterday.
it.
Um, like Fortnite itself has changed the way that people think about when it comes to game developers and game updates. Because back in the day,
Oh,
you'd get like an update every month, you know, every 2 months. Sometimes you wouldn't get update at all. But now Fortnite, like they're doing updates every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, just pushing them out. And that's
yeah.
conditioned people like to expect that from all developers, such as Call of Duty, which
So
they've
it's
been doing
putting
that as
pressure
well,
on them.
putting pressure on them. Yes, not only that, but it also introduced a bunch of other things like cross-platform, cross-play. Because think about it, I'm pretty sure Fortnite was like the first title to have cross-play between all the platforms
I've
by
never
far.
before Fortnite, I never played with PS4 kids or
Same, same,
PC kids on any video game on
same.
a
I think
Xbox.
like the only game that had any kind of crossfire was like Minecraft between PC and Xbox. I think, if I remember.
Which I mean makes sense because you can play. I can play Minecraft on a mouse and keyboard on my Xbox. So
That's true.
any game that you are allowed to play keyboard and mouse on the Xbox is crossplay.
I would say so.
Which I
Yeah.
didn't realize at first. It's like 100%. So like, if they don't let you play mouse and keyboard on Xbox, you can't crossplay. Like Siege, you can't play mouse and keyboard, so no crossplay. Minecraft, you
I think
can
there's a couple of
crossplay.
sections. Rocket League. Can you remember mouse and keyboard on co- Xbox Rocket League?
I mean, like you can type and shit. You can play, but to be completely honest, it's nobody plays that
Yeah,
game
that's true. That's true.
on mouse. That
That's
game
true.
on
That's a
mouse and
controller
keyboard
only.
is
It's hard.
whack. You know
That's
who
hard.
plays Fall Guys on mouse and keyboard? Tim.
Tim, yeah, yeah. It's crazy though. He has a lot of wins too, like a mouse and keyboard. Like
Yeah,
even
like
even all of the Twitch streamers, they're all using controller.
yeah, it's
It's
wild. It's
crazy,
pretty
yeah.
impressive. It's a good way to get noticed too.
That's true, yeah, yeah,
He's
for
got a
sure.
nice fucking setup, bro. Whew.
Yeah, his new PC, that's lit. New
Make
monitor,
it
I like the
dream.
monitor. The monitor is lit. 240
Monitor's awesome.
hertz, BenQ, like 1 millisecond response time. Amazing.
Wild. I mean, like I think my monitor is good on an Xbox with 60 whatever. I can't imagine what that stuff
240,
looks
yeah,
like,
that's
dude.
insane. It's
I just
crazy.
want a double monitor so bad, man. I think that stuff is awesome.
Yeah, it
I
is,
think
yeah.
that shit is so cool.
Especially useful if you're streaming, because you can have like I'm doing right now. Like I'm looking at my phones and my Xbox, but suppose if I had like a couple extra monitors here, it'd be easier to monitor chat, without being too distracting.
100%. I
For
think it's
sure.
just so dope. Like you literally, you're playing here, you're on your mouse and keyboard, so you're posted up like this. You know, you're playing, you're this, and then look at chat right there. Oh, what's up, chat? And then you could use your mouse on that. Like I just think it's so cool. There's so
It's
many
amazing, yeah, for sure.
different types of things you could do. It's really good for a podcast too. But it brings me to another point. Not really a point, just a general announcement. But I'm not gonna speak for Prasant. He can
Okay.
speak for himself. But for
All right.
me, I'm planning within this, definitely within the next 2 months, hopefully within the next month, on finally purchasing a PC, a new monitor, getting a whole new setup, ditching the Xbox, tossing it out the window, double monitor, better camera. I don't know what I'm gonna do about a headset because these Astros don't work for
I mean, they don't work.
PC
They don't
without an
work the way.
attachment.
Yeah, yeah. With
Dude, every time I
attachments,
say
yeah.
PC, my Siri comes up, bro. Um, yeah,
It
but
wants you to
so
get a Mac. That's why.
it wants me. It's saying no, fuck a PC.
Yeah, but
Get
Mac's
my
terrible for gaming. Absolutely. Like
terrible.
Apple, in the history of its like entire, you know, company, like in the history of his entire company, it hasn't gave like a single fuck about
They don't
gaming.
care.
They
I
actually
mean, they don't
they
need
made a
to.
console once. I remember in the 90s or 80s, but it failed miserably.
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, they don't even need to go in.
Yeah,
They're a fucking
they
billion
have
dollar company.
$1 trillion,
Trillions.
$2 trillion company. So
You
yeah,
say if the AirPods, they'd be $1 billion company just off AirPods.
yeah, that's insane. But yeah,
All right, I got a question.
I'm in the same boat as you though. Like before we can move on,
Yeah. We didn't finish that.
I'm also like gonna be purchasing a PC. Like I have like a laptop right now that is enough for like stuff like podcasts and that, but it doesn't really meet my like I'll say my needs in terms of certain games I want to play. Like specifically the ones that come to mind are Red Dead and Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's not really a game, but I want to play those. With my new and my PC struggles with that right now. So hopefully when the 3070 comes out, I might end up buying the PC then. I'm still not sure whether or not I want to buy it pre-built or build it myself, but we'll see then.
Word. I'm definitely gonna go with the down the pre-built. Um, sorry, my stream's frozen on the second screen. I'm definitely gonna go with the pre-built because I personally don't know crazy amounts about PC and the parts and everything. I'm sure I could figure it out. I just
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
sure.
lazy.
Yeah.
But what my thought process is listen, this last graphics card that came out the other day sold out in 5 minutes. Like you said, you know way more about it than I do. But um, listen, I don't think I'm gonna even get close to the She said next week they're possibly doing another drop. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get
I
it.
don't
I know I'm
think.
not gonna get it.
Yeah. See, that's the
So
reason I'm
if-
not sure. Like, I would if the parts are like ready available at like a decent price, then yeah, I'd probably end up getting getting like buying my own like setting up my building my own computer. But if like they're hard to find and they're only available through like a pre-built like NZXT or
yeah,
Cyberpower, I might just go that route. Honestly,
definitely.
we'll see how it goes.
For me, I'm just doing pre-built. I'm pretty sure I have the one in mind. It's the one we were talking
Yeah,
about.
the NZXT streaming PC. Yeah, shout
NZXT
could
streaming
NZXT
PC.
could you sponsor us, please? Okay. Yeah. So
What did you
yeah,
say?
I said, could you please sponsor us with that
Please.
10
Oh
followers?
yeah.
With that 10
Please
followers.
sponsor NZXT. Did I say the wrong shit?
Nah, you said it right. Yeah, yeah.
All right. But yeah, no, I plan on getting that, and then eventually in a couple months I could just buy the new graphics card and replace
And
it.
store
I
it on
know
there.
it's
Yeah.
definitely
It's not
not
like the
the
ideal situation, but
yeah, it's
like,
not the best
yeah, absolutely.
economical
Yeah,
plan.
yeah,
But to be honest, I'm a little impatient. I've been
yeah. Same.
probably almost 2 years now. I've been begging and begging myself mentally to just get a PC and do it, but it's so
YOLO.
much money, man, and
It is. Yeah. It's an investment for
definitely
sure. Yeah, yeah.
it's an investment. But I mean, it's worth it. I'm gonna
I
have
agree.
it for years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be,
You have the
and
time of your
it's
life
not
with it.
just yeah, it's not just
Not just for gaming.
a
You can like
yeah,
make a career out of it basically. Do
exactly. You
work
got
on it,
podcast work, school work,
streaming,
trade stocks, streaming,
stocks, yeah,
podcasts,
all that stuff. Yeah.
YouTube, all that. It's just so much more
Customizable
customizability.
than yeah, so much more customizable than like a console
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
so much more you could do with streams and overlays.
All
So
that
it'll just be
stuff.
cooler content for you guys when we get that,
That's for sure.
and it'll
This fly keeps hogging
be
the
better.
camera. It's actually
I see it, yo. It's like that fly lives in your laptop,
yeah.
bro.
So someone opened the door the other day, and this random ass fly just came in, and it's been in the whole time. It's like
Dude, I've had like a fly in my room for like 2 years now. The guy
ah,
doesn't leave.
shit.
But I got another question to ask you.
Sure, sure.
Way off topic.
Tired.
Way off topic. I don't even think we've discussed anything like this from episode 1 or episode 2 right now. But listen, man, Cardi B and Offset, bro.
I
The
saw
fuck
that.
you think's good with that, bro? You see that shit?
I did see
What are your
that.
thoughts on that, bro?
I mean,
Crazy shit.
could you like go over like
Uh,
what led to
uh,
the divorce? I'd say I'm not
okay.
too familiar on it.
So this man Offset, right, cheated on her months ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They divorced, or I don't know if they
I
divorced,
think they
not officially divorced,
separated but not divorced legally.
separated, not living together, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Offset made like all these public apologies. One on his Instagram, one where he was at a concert and he finished his concert and literally did this weird, awkward apology. So I want my baby back, like this. Got her back. Everything worked. He did it, and then obviously now they're completely divorcing, and there was all these cheating rumors going on. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a clip of off you probably did see it. There was a clip of Offset streaming on Twitch actually, and I don't remember what he
I
was
don't
streaming. It might have
remember
been
see that. Yeah.
Call of Duty or like NBA something, and he's on his phone like this, right? He's like this, just typing. He's got a camera on the thing, and then you hear Cardi B yell his name, and she's like, "I'm coming in real quick," and he goes like this, and he's like, and he puts his phone under his body, and he's like hiding something on his phone from her. So everyone's
That's
like, "Oh my god, he's
suspicious.
cheating."
Shit.
So, but then Cardi B came out today, dude, or last night. I don't. She lives somewhere else. She lives different time zone than us, but she came out and said that it has nothing to do with cheating. People
Really?
were saying that he had another baby on the way with another woman. She
Oh.
shot that down, said that's not happening.
Oh,
She
okay.
said the reason being was because she started off by saying she was tired and sick of fighting with him and arguing with him. Which okay, I get it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I get
then
that. Yeah.
I read more into it, bro, and there's a lot more to the
Oh,
story,
like
dog.
what exactly?
So the Offset's part of the Amigos, the three group,
Right, right,
and
right.
Takeoff, Offset, and Quavo, and they're suing their record label company or whatever. I don't know, and they're suing the company, and they are going bankrupt. They have no money, nothing. They can't pay for
Migos or
shit. They don't.
the record company?
Migos,
Oh,
the group.
Migos.
So Offset is like not doing well financially.
Right, right.
So Cardi B was paying for everything,
Damn.
everything. All
Oh,
the cars,
I
rent,
mean they
all
do
this
have a
shit.
very lavish lifestyle from what I've seen on social media. For
100%. Yeah,
sure, for
but
sure.
apparently it was all her buying that because she's
Wow.
loaded out of her ass.
Yeah, she is for sure.
And she was saying that Offset has 3 other kids with other women. So if she gets trapped in that and nobody knows if they signed
A prenup?
a prenup,
Yeah, yeah.
she was like, "I'm not paying for 3 fucking kids who aren't mine, who I don't know, who I don't care about like that." And she just divorced his ass. Money. It was mostly money, dude.
Damn.
The green killer.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah, what do you
crazy.
think about that? How are your thoughts on
I
that?
mean,
It's a weird topic, but
I'm still pretty sure even like not even when Offset was at his prime, you could be I could be wrong here, but he was still making less than Cardi B, right? I feel like.
100%,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah,
1000%.
yeah. Cause he's had like a few couple platinum albums, if I remember.
Hmm.
Yeah, so she's pretty
But you got to
successful.
realize too, when he's coming out with those platinum albums, they're not solos or EPs. They're just a 3-person group. So
No,
whatever
I
money they're
meant
making
Cardi
is
B.
split.
She had platinum
No, yeah,
albums.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying with the Migos, they're splitting their money 3 ways, so
Right,
they
right,
could
right.
make a shit ton. But whether they gotta split that shit 3 ways.
That's true. That's
Well, I
true.
don't know what side. Assume they do one third, one third, one third. I honestly
That would
don't
make
know
sense.
because
Yeah.
like I don't know, but I mean, Offset's come out with a couple songs by himself. They're popular, but nothing making millions and millions of dollars off like Cardi B making
Yeah.
this WAP video. Just
I,
just from WAP,
dude, just from
she's
WAP,
probably made
insane money.
easily
Insane.
at least a couple mil, bro. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, that
It's ridiculous.
that song is like has been the top of the charts for weeks now. At this point,
It's
I would
gross.
say, yeah, it's insane.
It's gross, dude. It's fucking gross. It's the
What
grossest
the
song I've ever
song?
listened to in my life.
I
Yeah.
mean, the lyrics are a little bit well, what's the word?
Park that big back
Promiscuous.
truck inside my little garage.
Okay, the lyrics are a little bit promiscuous. But
Imagine her
I mean, a lot of
dad
like, a lot of
watching
you
that
know,
shit.
a lot of rap songs. Like I don't say a lot of them, but some are like that as well. So
Yeah. No, a
yeah,
lot of them rap glorifies sex, drugs, gangs, guns, violence, like
that's
that
true.
shit.
That's true.
I feel like from hearing it from a girl's standpoint, everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But meanwhile, the guys are doing the same exact thing. You
Exactly.
know,
So
the
it's kind of
baby.
like hypocritical if we were like
Exactly.
criticizing. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
But it definitely is vulgar. Even if it was a
yeah,
guy, if it was a guy singing it, it would definitely be a little strange with
yeah.
those
That'd be
lyrics.
weird.
But
Yeah, even from a guy's standpoint, it'd still be weird. Like
definitely,
yeah,
it's like saying wet ass pussy, or you could say, I don't even want to say it. I'm not gonna say it.
yeah.
I'm not even
Probably
gonna go into
we
this.
don't want to get demonetized or anything,
Yeah.
or even worse, a DMCA strike.
Oh god.
But yeah,
Yeah, dude, that shit's crazy. It's all over the fucking news. I had to say something. I
yeah,
don't know who the hell's in here, who wants to hear, but
huh,
dude, it's crazy,
yeah.
bizarre. Speaking of that, how many
Insane.
viewers we got in here right now?
How many viewers we have? It says we have 4 live right now. It's not
Four
bad.
live. What's going
Not
on,
bad.
guys? How
What's
you
go- what's
doing?
up? What's up? What's up? That's
Let me
pretty
bring the
cool.
Twitch up on a separate browser. Just have it so I
That's
could
for
read
sure.
the
That's for
chat
sure.
out. JnP talks.
Word up. But yeah, so you mentioned that whole like Cardi B thing. That's something that's you know popping off in the news. But I remember you were also bringing up there was another rapper, I think YNW Melly, who's opposed to getting the
Yes,
death
sir.
penalty
Yes, sir.
for his murder crimes that he did a few years back, allegedly.
Wild.
A while ago, yeah, yeah. So what are your thoughts on
Apparently,
that?
it's so it's nothing's confirmed. Everything's a Twitter rumor, but it was
Right, right.
weird how like his trial was coming up. I think it happened, and they
Okay,
didn't say anything about it.
okay.
Listen, if you're not saying anything about it, double murder trial, first degree murder,
It's a little bit, yeah,
you're guilty. You got fucked. But all of a
yeah.
sudden, like yeah, the other day, yesterday, on Twitter, everyone was just like, it was trending. It was top 5 on trending Twitter hashtags. It was
Really,
saying YNW death sentence was a hashtag or something like that.
that's crazy.
Everyone's like, oh my god, YNW he got the death sentence. But
Didn't he
they
have
haven't
like
says
corona or
him
something?
him.
Or
So he had corona a couple weeks back and was trying to
okay,
get a plea deal to
right.
be released
I thought
early
it
on
was a
like
while
house
ago. I
arrest
think
or
that was a
something.
couple of weeks. I think that was months ago at this point,
A
right?
couple weeks could be anything from 2 weeks to 20 million. So I just say
Yeah,
to
yeah, 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 yeah.
generalize it, but it was
That's
like
true.
at
That's true.
least 2 months ago. At
Yeah, for
least two
sure,
months ago.
for sure.
But Yeah, dude, it's wild. I listen. I don't think anything's confirmed. I definitely don't. His team didn't say anything. He can't say anything. He's in jail, prison.
Right.
But if you want my opinion on it, I think he's going to jail for the rest of his life. I don't think
I
he'll
agree
get the death
too.
penalty. I
I
think he's going to
I
jail for the
don't
rest of his
think he'll
life.
get the death penalty
Eh,
either. I
I
mean,
do.
you
I
think?
changed my mind. I think he's going to get the death penalty.
Interesting.
Because you know what he did, bro?
He killed two of his best friends, right? If I remember
And
correctly.
then
And
try to stage
also,
it
oh, he
as a
did.
drive-by. So he
Oh yeah, yeah. I
killed
remember that.
them and then like
Did he
placed them in a
assault? Didn't
car.
he? I don't know if he assaulted or killed like a police officer. Was that also?
Yeah, capital murder. That's why he's getting a death sentence.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a federal
It's a
crime.
capital murder charge.
Yep.
That's bad. You kill a cop, you're
Yeah,
dead. There's
that's
nothing.
for sure.
But dude, it's wild.
Yeah.
Listen, he came out with good music too. It's sad. So, um, sorry, my sister's asking me to give her a ride. Sorry, Grace.
Call an Uber.
Yeah, Uber, taxi. Okay, my bad.
No, take your time.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
listen, the guy deserves it. He could be a good musician, but you killed two people, especially your best
yeah.
friends. Go rot in the jail cell. I could care less.
I agree as well.
I don't want to say I could care less.
Yeah,
Innocent till
yeah.
proven
I
guilty,
don't
but
think you should go as far as like. I mean, given the fact that it's capital murder, I would say there's justification from a legal standpoint of the death penalty. But as far as
100%.
like whether it's merited in this case, that's completely up to the judges. I'd say
And it's also very hard when you're dealing with somebody this famous.
that's true.
Like the whole media is watching you. Everybody's watching you. The judge is probably having 25 panic attacks a day, thinking about holy shit, like I
That's
gotta
the
do this
jurors
or fuck.
or the jurors, the judges, they're all probably getting like death
They're
threats,
freaking out.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
as
Oh
well.
my god.
So yeah,
100%.
for sure,
Death threats by his fans, by his friends, gang member, everything.
for sure.
But the crazy
Yeah,
part too is he doesn't seem too bothered by it, bro. He seems
really.
like he's just like, fuck it.
Damn,
I'm in jail. What
that's
am
an
I gonna
attitude to
do?
have for sure.
Yeah, dude. If I went to jail, good God, I saw a thing
Speaking
one
of
time. It was
I'm sorry. You continue.
no, you go, you go, you
All
good.
right, I was
I
saying.
wasn't gonna say. I was gonna say something stupid.
Speaking of rappers that have been in jail, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a recent ordeal with
TK,
well yeah, with who?
TK 47.
I was gonna speak about 6ix9ine, but
Mm.
have you seen that?
Which one? Like what? Like just
Well, it was a thing that I saw regarding TikTok. I don't know if you've seen this. So allegedly,
keep
six
going.
nine was. Are you familiar with like the Hype House and all those people?
Yeah,
So allegedly, he was hanging out with members from that house.
that's
Did you hear about
bizarre.
that? Yeah, I thought it was bizarre too. It was like out of nowhere.
I
But yeah,
saw him in a Nelk video. He was in
really?
Nelk's. He was in Nelk's video.
Wow.
I watched that on YouTube, but I didn't know he
Oh
was
yeah,
in that
I
hype
did see
house
them
guy.
on recommended. Yeah, now that you think about it, I seen I think so a couple
I didn't
days
know.
ago. I forget.
Listen, I think that guy's a clout genius. I think he's
Yeah,
the
he's
most
got
annoying
some
human
sort.
being in the world, but
100%. I'm not a fan of his music
he's
at all.
no, no
Yeah,
chance.
no chance. Yeah.
Listen, I got to be 12 beers deep and at a party,
To even
bumping
like,
to enjoy anything.
yeah, that's true.
Not anything. His music.
I mean, some of his beats are good, but like his lyrics, his flow, trash.
Crazy
It's
part is
trash.
he'll always be number one when he comes out with something because he's just so popular by
That's
just
true. Yeah.
crazy antics that he throws out all the
He
time.
said
But
like
everything's
that.
calculated, bro. Clout
Remember
genius.
when he got out of jail? He said that Instagram live record for like 2 million something people. Insane. I remember that.
Yeah,
That was insane.
wild.
It's wild. Yeah, but he's
He's just a
smart. Like
goon.
he's
I
a
think it's funny.
marketing genius, man. Think about it.
Market
Marketing
clout god,
genius.
baby.
100%.
Everything he does, calculated.
He's always having these
100%
beef with these other rappers and shit. From what I
beef.
hear.
And I think it's calculated beef between the two of them. I think they say, listen,
Interesting.
if I get in beef with Takashi, I could be a small ass rapper, but people are gonna know my fucking name because
That's dope.
Takashi's huge, and
It's
whoever he
true.
beefs with is on the news, it's on Snapchat, it's on Instagram, Twitter. They're
All
like,
over the
yo, let me
place.
pay
Yeah,
you
for
this
sure.
much money. Literally, they're like, yo, let me give you 50K. You'll make a post about how you want to shoot me on Instagram, and then he'll make it, and he'll make 50 grand off of that from this weird rapper that nobody knows, and this rapper gets all popular and everyone's listening to his songs, and he wakes up in the morning and has 500,000 more plays. Android 2057 with the baby
Yo,
face.
what's up, bro? What's
Yes,
up?
sir. I love a baby face with the pacifier. I like he's got nice little hair too. Hell yeah, Android. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Android.
yeah.
Who we got in chat? 420 Blazing Daily, Android 2057 fan page, Android 2057. And ski whoop, buddy. And I don't know if I said it. I think I said first, but 420 Blazing Daily.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
boy. That's
Haha.
my boy.
Sure.
420 Blazing Daily. I like the name, kid. I like the name, kid. But yeah, man. So we just hit 8 o'clock. What are your thoughts on a little 2 minute break action up in here?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You're down with that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. So yeah, we're gonna take a little break, guys. Just gather our thoughts. I'm gonna take a little waz and get a
Same, same.
water, water, water. And yeah, we'll be back in 2 minutes tops.
2 minutes.
We'll be back, brothers.
Peace. Temporarily.
Peace.
Yo, 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 we're back. What's up, y'all? What's good?
Welcome back, boys.
Welcome
We
back
are back from intermission.
to Mission Indeed.
Um, so yeah, we are back, and our next topic. Oh wait,
What happened? Oh, it's
I
your
have my monitor stream or
ears.
my
Oh,
monitor
word.
volume on.
Oh, word.
All right, let's see. What are we gonna talk about? Yo,
Oh, what's that? Is that the
yay! What
big
up, the
crank?
big
Oh,
crank?
we got a follow from the big crank. What's up, G? What's
Simon. Yo, look, it
good?
pops up on the screen.
Oh, I didn't realize this is blocking it. That's why I didn't show up last time.
The big crank is
Yeah,
now
I'll fix that later.
following you.
But yo, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up?
What's
The
good,
big
boss
crank.
man?
Big crank. What's good?
But dude,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
Floyd Mayweather's Logan Paul.
What?
That was insane.
Or was it
Logan
Logan
Paul is
or
a little bit of a
Logan?
psycho, but at the same time, he's kind of a genius. Think about it. He knows he's not gonna win, you know, and
Obviously.
everybody realizes that. But it's about the
Dude,
fame, the money, and the clout that he'll gain from this battle. I'll eat some grub. I'll be back, boys. Yo, word up,
you
Simon.
got it,
Word up.
brother.
Word up. You
I'm eating
got it.
my grub right now. Chilling your
Haha.
shit.
You're.
Yeah, dude. Fucking dude, I've there's a
Yeah, it's cold as fuck, bro. That's for sure.
god damn, bro.
Barbecuing. Yeah,
I
that.
saw you were in
Yeah, that's
Montauk, right,
crazy.
bro?
He's in Montauk. Oh, word.
I saw you in Montauk.
Who? Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word, word.
That's dope. Long Island, baby. I just held up 2 L's. But
That's for
dude,
sure.
Logan
Two
Paul,
L's indeed.
Logan Paul is a good, 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 good ass wrestler. He,
Wait, hold up.
what did he do?
I just want to remember correctly. So far, he's only been in the fight against KSI, right? Was it?
Or 2 fights.
What was the second fight?
KSI.
Oh, they were both against. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You
Two
know
fights
where? You
KSI.
know where? Amanga said this.
Yeah, it's by Montauk.
Oh, word,
I
word.
was so confused what you were saying at first. Yeah, it's in Long Island.
Word,
It's
word.
a dude. That's a nice ass town. That's a nice ass town. It's probably so nice up there right now. It's cold,
Yeah, it's
but
cold. I
that's
can
nice.
imagine.
Hell yeah, brother. What are you doing up there? Just chilling. That's kind of far from you though, right? New Jersey, or
Yeah,
it's
Jersey.
not
Yeah,
crazy far.
yeah, I guess.
Not bad. Couple hours.
That's for sure.
But yeah, dude, Logan Paul. I'm honestly excited to watch that. He's gonna make so much
That'd be
fucking
interesting
bread off
too.
that shit.
That's
It's
for
gonna be
sure.
cool. It's
That's
definitely
for
gonna be
sure.
cool to watch. But hold on, let me see. Okay. Um, yeah, dude, fucking yo guys, I forgot to mention this. Me and Prasant, well, more Prasant than me, but we're both gonna be on it. Dual account, but we made a Discord account,
We
obviously, and
did.
then we
We
made a
made a Discord
Discord
server.
server.
Yep.
We listen, it's for
If you
anything you
can
want,
see it,
literally.
it's if I can, if you look at the top right of our screen, that's our Discord server. As you can see. So
Yes,
we'll
sir.
be if you guys want to join, just you know, there's if you type in actually there's something you could do. If you go to the chat right now and if you type in exclamation mark Discord, it'll pop up with an invite to our Discord. So you just click on that and accept the invite, and you'll be part of our Discord. Right now, we haven't really set it up that much. We're only a couple channels, but eventually plan on expanding it, and having our own little community like that.
Hell yeah.
That's for sure.
Gotta start small and just keep growing, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I'd
I feel
also like
like
to add that we've also, in addition to a Discord, we've also made a Instagram, a Twitter, a YouTube, which we uploaded our first video today, which was basically the stream that we had yesterday. And then also we also made a TikTok as well. And
that's
if you
sure.
go to the chat, all you have to do is type an exclamation mark, and then you type in like the social media service, and it'll pop up. You just follow us through there. So that'll pretty much yeah for all the socials that we have.
Hell yeah. We got our Discord right up here. Should be right here.
Yep, we got our Twitter. We
Twitter
got
right
our
there.
Twitter over here. If I can
YouTube right
like in that
there.
area. Twitter over. I mean, sorry, Twitter over here.
Twitch right there.
YouTube,
I got it.
Twitch, Yeah, you got it. So lost for a second.
But
But yeah,
yeah, guys. So listen, Discord's gonna be fun. We're definitely gonna be on that a lot. Probably more active on that.
yeah.
I don't want to say, but
We'll definitely like tune in every now and then. Like right now, we just have
absolutely.
like a getting started channel and like a couple voice channels, but eventually want to add like a Call of Duty channel, Fortnite channel, a general chatting channel, podcast ideas channel, and
Even a
if you go to underneath, or if you're watching via Twitch on the desktop, if you go to the bottom of the stream, you'll see like a section for suggestions. So if you just go over there, you can just type in a couple suggestions. Hey, if you guys have any ideas you want to talk about, stuff like that, that
hell
help us a
yeah.
lot for sure.
And listen too, if you guys ever want to be a part of the stream and hop on the podcast, man, the Discord's probably the best way to get in touch with us as of now.
That's for sure. Yeah, yeah.
We have our email
You could
linked,
always
and
tweet us as well
yeah,
if you're yeah,
100%.
for sure.
We're active on everything.
Pretty much, yep,
TikTok and Instagram is pretty much more for just like displaying clips from stream, talking about stuff, posting videos, going live on that even. But Twitter is gonna be more of like updating you guys when we're live,
yep,
updating you guys about any new developments and improvements and just any update. To be completely honest, with the Jay and Talks podcast, and
yep. JnP
yeah,
talks. Yep,
man. If you guys want to get in touch with us anyway, you could always type in chat. We read every chat. We talk with chat. We try to have a good time.
for sure,
But yeah, man. Listen, anybody who wants to pull up to the show, let me know. We'd love to have you guys.
for
But
sure. And if you email us, that would be at jnptalks@gmail.com. Would be more than down to have like a few guests over, like special guests.
absolutely,
Whether you're famous or whether you're just a general Joe,
hell
more than
yeah,
welcome to have people as guests. That's for sure.
General Joes like me and
General
you.
Joe's word up.
To the General Joes, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
But hell yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, we just started it out too today. We got most of them together today.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We had to work on a logo and all that type of stuff before we
What do you
even.
guys think of the logo? If anybody in chat, like, what do you guys think of
Yeah,
the logo? I
if
think it's
anyone's
pretty
in
dope.
chat, got
Yeah,
4 people.
we got four
Dude,
people.
let
It
us
seems
know.
like. Yeah,
We what was I gonna say?
Android 2057 fan page. It's dope. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I agree. It's definitely dope. The logo. Thanks for the appreciation.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that, brother. That was all Prasant, by the way. I'm not taking any credit for that. He came up with the idea in his head and he put it on paper or
Haha,
a screen, if that makes sense. But yeah, dude, we're gonna be more active on the socials.
for sure.
Um, maybe so. We'll definitely get some TikTok clips up tonight, 100%.
Yeah, we'll try to do
I'm
that.
more. We're That's easy. That's kind of just clipping stuff from stream and throwing it on. But definitely check out our YouTube, guys. We put every stream unedited straight on there. No edits, no intro, outro, no cutting, nothing.
Just throw
Pure,
it right on there.
unedited,
Pure edited,
raw
raw reactions,
P or JnP talks.
everything. Yep,
Everything.
that's for
But
sure.
yeah, man, the fucking yo, have you played Valorant at all recently?
Not recently, but I played in the past. Yes.
What's your thoughts on that game?
So that game was like it had like a lot of hype, leading up to
Hmm.
it. It was from a big developer, Riot Games. The same people that make League of Legends was like one of the biggest PC games, even now till to this day. But yeah, it had a lot of hype going for it. You know, I think the game as a whole is pretty good. Um, it's if you like CS:GO, it's basically CS:GO but with like Overwatch graphics.
Futuristic type, yeah.
Yeah, with Overwatch graphics. So that's basically what it plays like that too. So if you're a fan of those kind of um for lack of a better word, search and destroy kind of games, for mostly
Okay,
in the cutscene. But if you
tactical
like
type stuff.
tactical types, yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you like stuff like CS:GO, Rainbow Six Siege, you definitely like stuff like Valorant for sure. As for me personally, me even though I'm on PC, I'm still more of a controller player. So
Hundred
and
percent.
I'm not
Wizard on the sticks, baby.
for sure with on the sticks, but yeah, that's why I'm not a biggest fan of Valorant. But yeah, that's just my honest opinion. It is still really if you're a hardcore PC gamer with a keyboard and mouse, you will love Valorant. I think that 100%.
Do you think that game I mean, that game takes a lot of skill to
It
aim.
does.
It's
It
a
does.
precision game.
It
It's
is
not. It's not.
absolutely.
Excuse me, I'm choking on pasta. It's not really like, I don't know the right way to describe it without it sounding weird, but it's more of like a. It's like not doesn't have this mobility aspects that Call of Duty has. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
You good? You need a break?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You good? But yeah, I think, dude, I think it's I really want to play that game. That and Fall Guys. I just can't play it because I got an Xbox. That's all I want to play. Valorant and Fall Guys. And I can't. Pissing me off.
Yeah, I think I think you like both of them. If you're, I know
Both of
you
them.
said you play keyboard and mouse every now and then, especially like on Fortnite and COD. So that would playing Valorant will help definitely help improve your keyboard and mouse skills for sure.
That what you just said honestly brings me to a cool point. Yeah. What so you're a controller. I know the answer. I'm asking you to let everybody else know. But
Okay.
so you're mainly on your only controller. Is there any game where you do choose to play mouse and keyboard? Or are you sticking to the sticks no matter what? You're on controller.
Eventually, when I get a PC, I'm still gonna be
Okay.
playing controller for majority of the games. And I'll go into more detail why in a sec. But I
Okay.
feel like if I had to pick certain games, I would play controller or mouse and keyboard. It would most likely be games like Valorant, CS:GO, and Rainbow Six Siege. Those are
Makes
games that I
sense.
definitely play because they're. This is the reason why. Those games are. You're not doing a ton of intense movement. It's definitely an intense game, intense aim. You're not doing any of that. You're not like moving back and forth. You're not
Yeah, yeah.
doing 360s. You're not doing like a lot of moving, building. For Fortnite, for example, you're not doing. You're not.
Exactly.
You're not jump shotting, crouch shotting, bunny
It's
hopping,
less
slide
buttons to
canceling. You're not doing any of
memorize.
that. Yeah, it's much
Less all.
easier.
It's just an easier
I
muscle
feel like
memory type
games
thing.
like, especially Call of Duty, it was made for a controller. My opinion.
Yeah,
You can definitely pop the fuck off with mouse and keyboard, but
dude.
the way
Remember,
you can like move around with the aim assist, all that is amazing in games like Call of Duty and Fortnite. It's my
100.
opinion.
I would never ever change. I mean, listen. If I don't want to say never ever because I played COD. There was like a couple, two, maybe a week or two period where I was only on mouse and keyboard on COD.
Right, right, right,
Listen, I'm on 60 FPS on an Xbox. I'm playing mouse and keyboard on the Xbox. The mouse and keyboard I have are great. They work awesomely. It's not their fault. It's just the hardware, the software. It just can't
right,
run
right.
games like it would run on PC. So
For
like
sure.
for me to play keyboard and mouse on Xbox on Call of Duty doesn't really make sense because I don't have aim assist.
Right.
I don't have the advantage of better graphics. So even when
Better
I'm
FOV, better like latency. Like
point of view
superior
or not
latency,
point of
low
view, field
latency,
of
whatever.
view.
The FOV, yep, all that.
So it's like there's no point
The
in me
high
playing it on an
FPS, yeah, yep.
Xbox. So I'm just like, but Fortnite's a different story. I'll never play Fortnite on a controller another day in my entire life, ever,
Interesting,
never
yeah,
ever.
yeah. I feel
And
like
I used to
with
sweat on a
Fortnite,
controller,
the aim
sweat.
assist is like really nice, especially if you're on PC. They've nerfed it now, where it's like it's fine, but in the past it used to
Yeah,
be like really overpowered. But by far, editing and building is so much, especially editing, so much easier on a mouse and keyboard. Like me, I don't play mouse and keyboard at all, basically, right? So, but I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
the first day I decided to use mouse and keyboard legitimately on Fortnite. I was doing edits far better than I could ever achieve in like
On
months
what?
on Fortnite.
Oh,
I was
but
doing I was
what was the difference?
I was doing far better like edits that I could do than compared to controller. You know?
On mouse and keyboard.
But this edit not really building. I didn't really get the hang of building yet. But if I was
Yeah,
doing edit courses, I noticed that for certain edits, specifically like stair edits and the four corner
huge.
edits, so
Yeah,
much easier mouse and keyboard, in my opinion.
I
So much
think
easier.
overall movement was what like this is I don't know what I'm like move like there was like three things that it took getting used to when I switched from controller to mouse and keyboard. It was building, editing, and the hardest one out of all that, in my opinion, because that was the first game I ever played on mouse and keyboard. So I didn't have any past experience on mouse and keyboard for any game. I think learning the mobility was the hardest part of switching to mouse
100%.
and keyboard.
Because
I, I,
when you're
I
on a
would
right,
be
right.
like this. spinning in circles when there was a guy. I couldn't move. I couldn't. If I had to like duck down to the left, I would go jump to the right. Like I couldn't move for
Right,
like
right, right.
a solid month. Like I needed. I was just. And COD helps me out a lot with that. Playing COD was just so simple
For
because
sure,
it was
because you don't
a
have to worry
couple
about building and
buttons.
editing. You just
Exactly. So
it's
you're only worrying about moving. So
and
you're
aim. Yeah,
learning
yeah.
how to move your fingers on WAS. It's WAS.
WASD. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're learning how to move your fingers on that. So then when you switch from that to Fortnite, it was a lot easier. But mobility was the hardest. And I think a lot of people wouldn't think that. I think people would be like, building's the hardest, editing's because it's all they hear on, what's that? What's Mongrel stream? All they
You're
hear is
right.
this and the
Yeah,
camera
yeah,
shaking. So they
yeah.
think
For
that's
sure.
hard. But the mobility's tough, dude.
Because and the controller, like I got a controller right here. Controller,
Yeah,
it's all about that 360-degree movement. And mouse and
exactly.
keyboard, it's basically impossible to do that. You
That's
could do
like
like a little bit tricks here and there. You could do like double movement binds, but it'll never come close to the amount of 360 freedom they have in the controller.
Dude, if you turn your controller sensitivity up to max on a controller, your vertical sensitivity, you can do like 10 360s in
It's
one jump.
insane.
Like you could jump and just go,
It's insane.
dude. Remember, that's what you used to do as a celebration when you would kill somebody in Fortnite. You used to just spin you wouldn't dance. Do you
Bro,
remember that? You
right.
would spin in a circle to show them that you're on controller
Yeah, I
and you
remember
just
that.
beat
Yeah,
them.
in
It's
creative
kind of dope.
like playgrounds and creative lobbies. If you
Yeah,
want a
yeah,
game, you
yeah.
just go like this, and everybody would know your controller.
Everyone was
Very
like,
nice.
"Damn, yo, he's on controller. When he fucked my shit up."
Right, right. But
But
yeah, that's for sure.
it's a good time. Like, dude, there's so much I could say about there's so much difference from
Between
using a
like,
controller to a
for
mouse and
sure.
keyboard, and not just like positives. There's negatives for
Yeah, yeah,
both
for sure,
sides.
for sure.
Yesterday, do you remember when we were? I don't know if we were playing Warzone or Search. We were playing both yesterday, but I don't know what match this was in. But we both were
It was
dead, and we were
search.
spectating somebody,
I
and
think it
there
was
was a kid
search.
on. It was Search because I
It
yeah
was
I
search.
know why.
It was search.
We were playing Search, and I didn't turn off my crossplay, so we were in a PC lobby, and me and Prasad were literally like probably one of the only
Oh,
kids on.
yeah.
There's probably a
There's
couple
probably like I
more,
think
but
there's
like
one more, but everybody was on mouse and keyboard.
these kids were sweating, and they were
Sweaty.
running car
Cars and
double. They were running a car
AX50s.
and AX50s, and
KS50s.
I'm talking dropping like 15 kills. Like
It was
it wasn't
insane.
even.
It was
And
insane,
but
bro.
the way that they moved with
Especially like the
that
speed that they moved with the quick
but
scope in.
what's the term you said yesterday? Because it's a good term. You said it. There's like an actual word from it when you
When
can
you,
like. Oh, this is gonna be rough to explain, bro. I don't know how I could explain this. So like I guess it's like when you're shooting, like and you're like, say you're hiding behind a wall, right?
right?
Okay, and you can peek to the left out of the wall. So you hiding behind a wall, you're staring at a wall, and then when you peek to the left, you could see the person you're shooting at. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you get like where you are?
Yeah, I understand.
So they can like peek out, shoot, and peek back in. Like it's the fastest thing ever.
It's
Where on
insane.
controller it would take like 2 more seconds, but it's like it's like there's a word for that actual move, and you said it yesterday.
I did.
It's like him dipping in and out of places too. Like he would be like running, like it was like he's going one way and changes direction so fast to like dodge a shot.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
know.
oh,
I
oh.
don't know how I'm
I.
explaining it
It's on the
so
tip
bad,
of my
Prasad.
tongue. I know the word. Flick shots. Is that what the word he's found? Was it flick shot?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing pretty much. But
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
flick shot too. That's
That's
even though
impossible, controller.
it's impossible. You
It's
can't do that.
impossible.
So like, but then you go to PC thinking, oh, this is gonna be lit, bro. I'm just gonna, and then you realize it's the hardest fucking thing in the world to learn, and
Yeah,
it takes
it is.
months to even be able to. I don't know, dude.
But yeah,
I wish I started out on a PC and just learned mouse and keyboard my whole life instead of controller.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I initially started playing keyboard, not even mouse. I would play like online games using WASD or the arrow
Yeah,
keys.
yeah.
That's what I used to do. I
That's
put the most
funny,
weirdest
dude.
games. Yeah.
What computer did you use?
I just use a regular, cause it's an online game, so you don't really need like anything
You don't need
powerful.
to run shit.
You
Yeah.
don't need to run shit at all. Yeah. So I was
What was that
playing.
website called?
Which
There
one?
was a website I used to use when I was younger. It was like
RuneScape?
it was when we were so young, dude.
Club Penguin?
No,
Octopico?
it was like no, it was like a million different games that you could play.
Cool Math
They were like
games?
cool math
Cool Math
games,
games.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Cool math games.
that's some good games there.
Dude, I would be sitting on like a tiny little thing like this, typing away, bro. I used to love that.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
Yeah, yeah, I used to play like games like Wizard. Do you ever play? Have you heard of Wizard 101?
Yeah.
I used to play games like that. Wizard 101, RuneScape.
Did you
I did a
used
little
to
bit of.
collect the little like didn't Wizard 101 come with like little characters, like little
I didn't.
sculpture things?
No, I didn't click any of that. I just did like the online version. Back then, they didn't even have a. It wasn't like a big. It was big, but like it was more of like it wasn't really considered like a dedicated PC game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, because it's like it's a PC game, but like it's not the first thing that people think of when they think of PC games.
What do you think the first thing somebody thinks of when they hear PC game?
It okay. It all comes down to perspective. So it depending what if you're talking if you're coming from an Xbox or PlayStation standpoint, when
Yeah.
people think of a PC game,
Fortnite.
they think of Fortnite. Because or
Yeah.
Fortnite or Call of Duty, whatever game that's popular on that platform, they'll
They're
play
thinking
that
about it because they're
platform.
like, I wish I could play it on the
It's
PC
yeah,
and
yeah,
do
yeah.
this. Even that's
But if
me.
you're thinking of from like a PC's perspective,
Hmm.
it would have to be probably CS:GO. That's the OG game. Everybody played that at one point in their lives.
Okay.
CS:GO.
All my friends who have a PC play CS:GO just to practice aim. Like they don't even like the game, but
Yeah,
to warm up to play a game, they'll
that's
literally play a
excellent.
couple games of
Yeah,
CS:GO.
chip mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it's excellent.
It's
Yeah,
like
CS:GO.
Valorant. It's the same type of game.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that before.
yeah, for sure.
I got a question for you.
It's a word.
Random question.
All right,
Anime.
anime.
What is your favorite show of all time? Anime show.
Easily
Go.
Naruto. Not a
Which one?
close. Which one?
Shippuden. Shippuden.
Honestly, yeah. And the reason this is why
So not
the
the original when he's young.
not the original, but I still like it's a very very close second. And this is the reason why the
Okay.
first Naruto had this stupid fly,
Yo,
bro.
get the fuck off
Yeah,
this
for
screen,
sure.
bro.
It's annoying me, bro. I'm pissed because
Yo.
someone left the
What up,
door open,
TikTok?
like leaving on all last night. And I guess someone, I don't know, someone just left the door open and all the fucking flies came in. It's annoying. It's like two
It's
flies just
fucked up.
been running around. But yeah,
You gotta
so
chill on podcast with a fly swatter next to you and just bah!
I'll get
swat
like
the
one of
shit out
these
of
like those magnetic ones that just like
the zappers.
zappers. Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
This fucking dude.
his
But
ass off
yeah,
there.
the reason why I would pick Shippuden over Naruto is so a lot of people like the original Naruto for a couple of reasons. One, it focused more on like the side characters. So people
Mm.
like Rock Lee, Neji, Gaara, those kind of people, it focused more on those. Where Shippuden focused more on the story and Naruto himself, mainly. Like the whole like there's like a prophecy kind of thing, and with the whole the villains and the enemy, like the villains and the good guys, it focuses more on that, which is why. And me being a person that likes movies, like their plots and all that stuff, I appreciate Shippuden more to that level.
And do you feel like it like almost sidetracks the show by having like the first one on that's on Netflix? Do you think it almost sidetracks the show by having so many just like useless episodes? Not useless episodes, but like
Yeah,
filler
fillers. So
episodes.
there are a lot of fillers, but I just skipped them once because 90% of them are
You say you
useless.
skipped them all?
Yeah, not all of them, but 90% of them are just useless. They don't have any. There's a few fillers that are like decent. Like I know there's like there's a Kakashi filler in the second part that's useful. There's like a there was like a where they had to escort this fire guy or something in the first part. That's also useful or not useful, but it was also interesting. But 90% of fillers are useless. That goes for any anime, I'd say, not just Naruto.
Now, do you look up like you literally just go on YouTube or online and type in like filler episodes that you don't need to watch on
There
Naruto, and you
is a
just see that it
specific
says
list.
this?
If you type in Naruto filler list or Naruto Shippuden list, it tells you all the episodes in Naruto, which ones are canon, which is like relevant to the manga and like important, which ones are filler, and which ones are mixed. I watch all the mixed ones because the mixed ones are always usually important as well, and the canon ones. I don't really touch any of the fillers. It's most of the fillers are useless, my opinion.
Okay, but have you've never watched a filler? Like, if
No,
you finish the show, are
I've
you
seen a
gonna
few of
go
them.
back and watch some
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fillers? Like, are
Eventually,
you
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like,
So just give a background. I've never seen the Naruto Shippuden in full. I've seen episodes
mm-hmm.
here and there, but I've read the manga, like 95% of the manga I've read.
Okay,
because they had them in my
Now
local
explain
library.
what the
Yeah, yeah.
manga is for anybody who wouldn't
So for
know,
anybody who
who's
doesn't
trying to
know
get
really
into it.
much about like anime and stuff like that, the manga is basically in describe as brief as possible is the Japanese story of the original source material that's written in a comic book style form that reads from left right to left. That's what
Dude,
manga
you have
is.
that like dictionary in your brain. How the hell did you? That's
I,
crazy.
I just thought of that at the spot.
Hell
I
yeah,
just thought of that
dude.
word up. Yeah, so yeah,
Okay,
so
that's interesting.
so the Naruto manga has a lot of, it has like 70, 80 something chapters in it,
Hmm.
and that includes both the regular Naruto and Shippuden. And so the reason why they did, so the reason why there's so many fillers, from my understanding, is that two things. One, they didn't want to rush the series because they wanted to make more money off of it. And
Yeah,
at the same time, I think there was at
it
least
makes
there was
sense.
it makes sense. There was one point where the series, if they had kept the track that it was going on, it would have surpassed the manga, which they did not want to do. I
It
could be
would have
wrong about
surpassed the
that.
what?
It would have surpassed like the original source material in terms of, let's say, their continuous like their like schedule that they were doing
Okay.
for the okay for the schedule that they were doing for like the show itself.
Hmm.
Eventually, it would surpass if they kept that pace going, with no fillers. It would have surpassed the manga at one point, which is what they were scared of. I'm assuming. So they didn't want that to happen. So they just put in a lot of filler episodes to feel like, yeah, it's
What
nothing
would happen
smart.
if it did happen?
It would end up like Game of Thrones, and we don't want that. That's what happened to Game of Thrones.
Oh, what a topic!
That's what happened with Game of Thrones.
Wow,
So that's exactly what happened, dude. 100%.
wow.
That's what
Game
happened with
of
them.
Thrones, bro.
Dude,
What a
what a
disappointing, disappointing,
probably one of, if not the
disappointing,
worst endings of all time.
disappointing ending.
Terrible, terrible ending.
I almost cried because it was so bad.
Yeah, the
Dude,
actors, all
you
the
know
two
how remember
actors,
how
all the
excited
actors,
we
actresses
were?
cried as well. Yeah, yeah, we were. I don't know if Chad didn't notice, but we were in college. End of freshman year is when the season 8 came out, and we were so
Yeah.
James didn't, so he wasn't really, he didn't watch, Game of Thrones like previous seasons, but leading up to
Like
season
coming
8,
into
he
school,
binge watched it. Yeah, he binge
I
watched the
didn't
whole
watch
season.
Game of Thrones.
So he
And
binge
then they're
watched.
like, yo, it's legit.
It was legit.
Like it
Yeah,
was you, Alex. Who else watched it? Was that it? I
yeah.
know there was like
It
all
was
the other
Yumi and
people that would
Alex.
come
Yeah,
watch
they
it.
were like people
No, but
like,
remember like Aaron, all them would come over and they were obsessed with it too. Remember the
no, no,
last
no.
time
It
we
was
watched it?
what was her name? It wasn't. It was Lisa.
Lisa.
She was the
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
Lisa was
she was a
she
fan
liked
of
that
that.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then a couple of like Lina's friends were also there at one point. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, I that
that
show,
show
bro,
was like,
would have been my favorite show of
for
all time
sure,
if
one
they
hundred
had a good
percent,
ending.
one hundred
Ooh,
percent.
that's a good topic too, bro.
Yeah, we
We
could
should
talk
speak
about
about
that.
that
Yeah,
all day.
yeah, for sure. Do you want to talk about that? I mean,
I'm down. Let's say,
go
all
off.
right, top three favorite How about this?
Okay.
Top two, top three favorite movies of all time. We could
Movies.
do TV shows too. Yeah.
You want to start up a TV show since we're talking about Game of Thrones?
Okay.
All
How
right.
about
So
no anime though? I'm not. Let's do
okay.
a
Yeah, yeah.
separate
I mean, to be
time. We'll
honest,
talk about
I just had to
anime.
read to the chat. I don't consider myself an anime person or weeb, as they call it, because I wouldn't really watch like two or three. I watched Naruto. Naruto Shippuden was like the same thing. Um, I watched a little bit of One Piece and Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's not like a ton. People watch way more than that, so I don't really consider myself an anime person.
I
But
would
yeah,
also we talk about the other thing. I gotta clear that up too. Which had I definitely wouldn't consider myself it's weeb, right?
yeah,
It's
weeb
the
is the
right
term
term.
they use. Yeah, yeah,
I wouldn't consider myself a weeb. I've been recently got into it. I watched
yeah, yeah.
I started on Naruto. Persona got me on it. I watched like I think all of season one. I honestly don't remember too much about it. And I wound up stopping it and I switched to Hunter x Hunter, which
It's a great show. Shout out
bro,
to
I
Nate Shot from Hundred Thieves. I saw one of his podcasts, and
uh-huh.
he recommended me that show, and I recommended
Hunter
to
x
James.
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Yep. It was an
Yeah,
interview
dude.
with the NBA player. I forget which NBA player was it.
It's what's his name? Ante
Something.
de No,
It's something Higgins. I think. I forget what his name was.
fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. But
But some NBA player said it.
it was the NBA player.
I'm not gonna know his name. I don't know too much about the NBA to be
Let me
completely
see.
honest.
I'm actually gonna look it up right now. We can actually Chad can see this as
Look it
well.
up, Jamie. Jamie, you think you can look that up for us?
Who?
If you know where that's from, chat, you're a G.
All right. Let's see. Courage, Nate Shot,
What's next?
NBA. Carl Anthony Towns.
Ladies and gentlemen, hell yay, 420, you know the vibes. Joe Rogan, let's go. Jamie, pull that up. Jamie, you think you
Jeremy.
could get that up?
Classic. What a classic. But yeah,
What
Carl
a
Anthony
class.
Towns, named NBA player. But yeah, anyways, they were talking about Hunter x Hunter, and yeah, that's what I watched a few episodes here and there. I've recommended to James, and he got hooked onto it as well. Yeah.
Marco!
Yo, what's up, Marco? Yo,
Yo!
what's good? Yo, Marco.
Yo, welcome
Marco, hit
to
a
the
follow.
podcast.
Watch this. Watch this. Hold up.
Yo,
Hit a
Marco,
follow.
follow. You'll pop up on stream.
Well, we don't. The alignment isn't correct, but if you hit the follow button, you'll pop up here. If you want to go ahead and
We
do
used to
that,
have it big in the middle of the screen. Now it's a little smaller, but it's lit. I think he just
yeah,
followed.
he did.
No, it's a recent follower, Big
Oh,
Crank.
look, there we go. It's Daddy Chub is now following.
Yay,
That's
Marco!
lit.
Let's go!
Haha, what's up, bro?
Let's go,
That's for
Marco.
sure. But yeah, yeah.
Recent followers, Daddy Chubb. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go
How you
ahead.
doing, Marco?
What's
All
up,
right, what
Marco?
were we
What's up?
talking about?
We
Let's
talk about
entertain
the
Marquito.
three favorite TV shows of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how about
So,
you go first?
all right.
All right.
All right. Now, I know what my one and two is. I honestly got to think for a little bit about my three. It's Daddy Chubb is now following. I just got it popped up on my monitor. That's lit.
How'd you guys set this up? We used my PC to set this up.
Yeah, Prasan, we took his laptop, and so right now we're FaceTiming through
Google Meet.
Google Chat,
Yeah,
Google
Google
Meet.
Meet.
We're
Yeah.
FaceTiming through
Video.
Google Meet,
Yeah, yeah.
and Prasan's using like he's screen recording his laptop on Twitch, and since he has like it's not a Mac, like it's a legit laptop, he can
Right,
get
right.
all the
Yeah.
overlays and
Yep.
all the signs and stuff up. But this is only our second episode. We started
Yeah,
yesterday.
we started yesterday. Yeah.
You sure? But
Yep.
all right. So I got to think about three for a second. I'll just start with one.
All
Honestly,
right.
I feel like that's boring. Start with three. Okay, I got it. Wait. All right, I got it.
All right.
Listen, it had a bad ending. It had a terrible, terrible, terrible ending. But I will include it as number three.
Okay.
I will because Game of Thrones was dope as fuck
Amazing.
watching it. While I was
Amazing.
watching it when the last episode wasn't out and I didn't know it was dope. I love
We
that
were
show.
everybody was hyped for it. Like everybody and their
Dude,
mother was. They want to know how in the world this epic of a show ended. Everybody was
they
fucking
took over the
disappointed, but
world.
like it was a cultural phenomenon, bro. Dude, like you had celebrities watching it. You had like people
Everybody.
from other countries. Like I'm talking about I had friends growing up in my when I was in Nepal. I had tattoos, but I'm from Nepal. I had friends of mine from that village that were
Wow, we could go
obsessed with
into
Game
that
of
one day.
Thrones. We should definitely do a topic like that for once for sure. But yeah, they were obsessed with Game of Thrones. You had like the presidents, you had like the congressmen. Everybody was
Sports
hyped as
players.
hell. Sport players, all these guys were hyped as hell for that show, and it was a fucking
Sucks that they
disappointment.
fucked it up.
So
Yeah,
bad.
that
It
was
fucked like D&D. Fuck those guys. Like the producers of that show, they were they just
fuck
wanted
you,
to
Game
move
of
on. Just
Thrones.
yeah, fuck them. All American, Outer Banks. That's a damn good list. I
Outer
mean,
Banks.
yeah,
Damn.
that's like a Gen Z type of list right there. I'd say.
Well, that's what he is, bro.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, yeah. That's what I meant.
That's a good list. All American is fire.
I'll like
Coop.
all I mean,
Coop.
dude.
I'm
I
angry.
saw I forgot which one y'all. Someone recommended it. I think it was I
Outer
don't know if
Banks.
it was you.
Sarah Cameron.
No, she's hot as hell. But yeah,
Ooh, shout
one
out Sarah
I think it
Cameron.
was either Hunter or Alex or someone recommended All American. And I started watching. It's a damn good show.
Bro, that was
It's,
me. What are you
that
talking
was
about?
you? Oh,
Yeah,
I just saw
what
it in
do
the
you
group
mean?
chat. It was just popping off in the group chat. That's where I picked it up from.
It's weird that you watch that. I'm not even gonna say Descendants because it's gonna spoil my number one show. But let me do my list. Ready?
All right,
So three was Game of Thrones. I'll put it
correct.
on there because it entertained me for a very long time, and I love that show. But I
Absolutely.
hate it because they ended the fucking whatever. Second, um, it's a tie between two for number two. I'm gonna say my second's Lost. My second is definitely
Very good
Lost.
choice. Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna choose Breaking Bad, and you're probably like, oh, why didn't you just put Breaking Bad at one? Because I know what my number one is, bro.
What is it?
My number one favorite show of all time is Peaky fucking
Peaky Blind. I knew
Blinders.
you were gonna say that.
The
Yeah, yeah.
best show
I
I've
had a
ever
feeling.
seen in my entire. Thomas Shelby,
All
is
right.
the best character I've ever seen in my life in any TV show or any movie. He is the best character I've ever, hands down. No, but it's
Interesting choice. Yeah, yeah.
I've never met one person who's watched that show and is like, it's not. It's the best show I've ever seen in my life.
That's good. That's good.
I'm the
That's a good
fucking
choice.
fucking
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
If you had to give like a couple honorable mentions, what would you pick?
Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Uh, Breaking Bad would be in there. What did I say? Lost, Game of Thrones. Honestly, dude, you're gonna call me whack. Avatar: The Last
I
Airbender,
figured you were
bro.
gonna say that. I just had a feeling. I was surprised that wasn't your number one, to be honest.
Nah, I could have put a Peaky Blinders. Will never be beaten.
Right,
But
right, for sure.
Avatar. I'm literally watching that show for the fourth time. Fourth time, bro. Fourth fucking time.
That's crazy.
But I would say Avatar, Breaking Bad. What else I watch? That's all I really could think of right now. I mean, I've watched so many. I know I'm forgetting like huge ones, and I'm gonna remember them later. But that's it. You're
All
good.
right, that's a good list. My list, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be similar but different at the same time.
Hmm.
So number three, this is the most out of left pick that you could ever think of.
Hmm.
You're probably thinking of what I'm gonna say. Um, it's a TV show. It's called Cheers.
I knew it.
It's Cheers. It's an old 80s, 90s sitcom that dealt. So basically, the premise of the story is you got this guy named Sam Malone, who's like an ex-alcoholic. You know, he's part like he's a recovering alcoholic. He owns a bar. He's got a bunch of good friends. You know, regular customers. He's got this like girl that's part of the show. Her name is Diane. But yeah, that show was iconic. You know, a lot of great scenes, a lot of great characters. Some of the greatest characters. You know, a lot of great punchlines, jokes, all of that.
That started sitcoms. Was
Yeah,
that before Seinfeld?
I would yeah, it was before Seinfeld. I won't say it started sitcoms, but it definitely revolutionized sitcoms, like in a way as
And
well.
like,
To like the what I would consider the millennial audience, or the generation before the millennial. Fuck it,
whoa,
millennial. No,
bag up, Jared.
yeah, I can't pronounce it, but yeah, the Gen X audience between Gen X and Gen Y, which is the millennials. That was a show that did sitcoms for them. I guess Friends
I
was what
love that show.
Friends is what um Friends is what sitcoms is to millennials is no no Cheers is Friends sitcom version of Gen X, if that makes sense. Sorry, I
Oh my
couldn't,
god.
I'm struggling with my words, but yeah, yeah.
Clip it, chat.
Clip
Clip it, chat.
don't clip it, chat, but yeah, Cheers was one of the greatest sitcoms in my opinion. I say sitcoms, never mind. One of the
You
greatest
used to grind
sitcoms.
that show, dude.
I did, yeah. All throughout, it was the winter of 2018. I watched that show pretty much all day. It was a great show. A lot of seasons, a lot of great episodes, a lot of great characters. But yeah,
How many seasons?
I think it was like 10 or 11. I forget. But yeah, it's a lot of shows.
Was it like a shit ton of episodes per
Yeah,
season?
it's like a half hour episode, 25-minute episode. It's like 20 to 30 episodes, I'd say, maybe more,
Hmm.
40 even. But yeah, that's my number three pick. My number two pick here. It's also gonna be Game of Thrones. You know,
Okay. Respect
uh,
it.
albeit from the endings. Terrible ending. Of course, I don't think we need to go any more on that. That we already have. But yeah, and number one, I think James can kind of guess what this is. It's The Sopranos. James
I completely forgot about that show, dude. That's an honorable mention for sure for me. Holy
James
shit.
mentioned earlier that his favorite show was Peaky Blinders, and he said that what was his name? What's the main character's name?
Tommy Shelby.
Tommy Shelby was the greatest main character in all of television history. I think Tony Soprano is the greatest character in all of television history. By far,
Wow.
by
Okay,
far, by
listen.
far.
I have watched both shows.
You haven't finished them.
I
You
did
haven't.
finish. I'm like, I have one more
Alright.
season in Sopranos, but I've watched. Dude, if you have
Okay.
one more season, I know
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I
I
get what you're
know.
saying.
I. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to disagree with you. This is a
Okay.
podcast, so if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. This
Yeah,
isn't an
yeah,
Xbox party.
yeah. Right.
I watch both. Know both characters in and out. Know what they do. Know everything. Tom, it is not even close. If you,
Alright.
I
I respect your opinion,
guarantee
but I
you.
respectfully disagree at
No,
the
I
same time.
respect your opinion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing to me.
I think Tony Soprano is the greatest,
Dude,
greatest,
he's awesome.
greatest character in all television history by far,
You,
in my opinion.
Carmella,
Amazing show.
Carmella.
Amazing show. You had iconic characters. You know,
He wasn't even my favorite character in that show.
who's your favorite character in that show?
You fucking cocksucker,
Was it Paulie? Yeah.
Polly.
Yeah. It was
Dude, I
you know,
love
he was
Polly.
an ex. I think he was part of ex Mafia or ex Con, something along
Hmm.
those lines. Yeah, yeah. But that show was great. You had great characters, great lines, great references, great scenes. Amazing show.
So good, dude. So good.
So
The
good.
theme song too. Woohoo!
And if
The theme
we
song is the
back, yo, what's
best.
up, Simon? Yeah, the theme song is
Simon, yes
amazing.
sir. What is
Amazing
it?
theme song.
It's like.
Oh,
Uh,
dun, dun. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Dun, 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 dun.
we sound dumb as hell,
He
yeah.
always sounds so stupid. But he's basically cruising the
Simon just tuned
New
in, and
Jersey
yeah, we're just
Turnpike.
going. He's probably like, Simon's
What the
probably like,
fuck
what
we
the hell are
talking
you guys
about?
doing?
I woke up with a gun or something like that. I forget.
woke up with, woke up with the gun. Woke up. It's like
Woke
a
up
deep
with a
voice,
gun.
slow,
Yeah,
and it's like.
yeah, yeah. Woke up with a gun.
Wait, hold on. Let me take off my headphones to just
Alright.
memorize it, right? Holy, what is going with my hair, bro? What the fuck? Holy shit. Let me think. I got it. I just got yourself a gun.
Oh, your
And then
mama
it's
said that you are the chosen one.
Mama said you're the chosen one. Wait,
So,
your mama said
y'all need topics. Yeah, throw some
you're the
topics. Yeah,
chosen
yeah.
one. Hell yeah, Simon. Throw in a topic.
Yeah. Oh, so before we start about that, I just want to say my honorable mentions as well.
Okay. So I was
Lost,
just gonna say his honorable mentions. Lost, good shit.
Lost was
Respect, respect.
for me. Lost was
Awesome.
also a disappointment. There were so many. I'll explain why. There were so many things that they left unanswered in the show. It's actually insane. Just
Yeah,
like Game of
that's
Thrones.
true.
So many ways they could have gone with the series. You know, so many different different things that could have like added on to. They all just ended. It just ended in like
Chosen
they were
one.
just like what was it? They were in the in between. You know, that's basically what it
Yeah.
was. I was like, that's a BS show. You know.
It
And then
is.
another honorable
Bro, that show
mention.
was a mind fuck. Oh,
It
oh,
was such a
I
mind fuck.
forgot one. I forgot
What?
an honorable mention. You go, keep going. I'll say that
All
after
right,
you.
all
You're
right.
up. My bad.
Okay. Narcos. That's my
Narc.
honorable mention.
Okay.
Narcos.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Marco.
Top three movies.
Top 10 movies.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll do that right now.
What was the
Um.
thing you were about to say though? What
Oh, I forgot one. Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. For me
Honorable
personally,
mention. I
it
might put
wasn't
American
my.
Horror Story in there too, bro.
For
American
me
Horror Story
personally,
was.
like I didn't. I would say I didn't like them, but it's definitely
It's
not my
because you
top
don't
three.
smoke weed, bro.
Alright, alright, I guess, but yeah, but I guess another honorable mention. If I had to say a few, Dexter comes to mind.
Okay.
Friends, if you're into sitcoms, comes to mind. What else? Breaking Bad, obviously. We talked about that
I'm putting
earlier.
American Horror Story in there. Good ass show.
The American
Good.
Crime Story. Do you remember? Do you remember watching that? That
What?
was with I think American Crime Story is what it was called. It's like a
I never watched
spinoff.
that. Oh,
That's the one with O.J.
yeah,
Simpson. Do you remember watching that? We watched that a
yeah,
few.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
The dude, that show was good.
that
The
show was
OJ
good. Yo,
Simpson
the
show.
acting that show was fucking amazing. It was something else.
OJ was good. That guy
OJ was
got in
good.
trouble though for like sexual assault or something. I
I
see,
think
like
so.
at a
Yeah, yeah,
bar, he was like groping
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
sitting next to him. I saw
I
the video. It's
remember.
like bad.
It's probably a little bit
It's worth.
insensitive,
It's
but I remember there were memes about him and the Sprite. Remember that? There were like McDonald's Sprite memes. Ah, it's not a story. Never mind. Let's talk about that later.
Did I wait? What is it?
Is he's it's a clip of him being caught in handcuffs by the police and something to do with like
Oh,
McDonald's and Sprite. I remember.
yeah. Because
But
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
video he's like kind of smiling, like or the picture he's
Yeah, yeah.
like this, and there's so many memes.
Yeah.
But
That dude he was also another good. Oh, yeah, so let's talk about movies now, I guess.
top three movies since I started with shows. You're starting with movies.
Ooh, I'm gonna do what y'all want to see.
What do y'all want to see in Cold War? And do you think it'll be successful to revive the
Oh,
cop?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
We talked a little about that yesterday, but we'll go into depth as well too. Yeah,
we'll go into that good too. We got a lot
for
of shit to
sure,
say
for
about
sure.
that. But
Yeah, yeah.
let's do top three
That's the
movies quick.
movies. Yeah.
Marco
All
said
right.
it.
Okay. So for me,
I'm
top
gonna write this
three
down.
movies. My movies. Okay, I don't want to be pretentious or anything, but
It's like
a lot of my movies are like what people film majors call consider
yeah,
like the
yeah,
top majors.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
so
I'm paying
the
attention. I'm just writing.
Godfather.
Oh, I was right,
Epic
bro.
movie,
Look at
epic
this. Look
movie.
at this. Look
What
at
does it
this. I'm
say?
gonna fold the thing so nobody sees. As you said that, bro. Look what I wrote down on this paper.
The Godfather.
Fuck.
Amazing movie. Godfather. Both
So
one and
good, bro.
two. Three not so much, but one and two were epic. Another one,
So good.
so good. Another one I'd have to
So
say is The Shawshank Redemption.
good ass
Epic movie.
movie.
Great
Good.
movie.
Oh.
Probably one of the greatest twists of
Sorry.
all time, I think, in movies.
So good.
So good. And for like a third, if I had to pick a third, um, there's
I'm
a few that
feeling.
pop up. I can't even decide on one as right now, but Goodfellas is one.
Mhm.
Goodfellas is a great one. You had Taxi Driver. That's another
Robert De
iconic
Niro,
one.
baby.
Robert De Niro, great actor. You had the new one actually that came out with him, The Irishman. I don't know if you've seen it, but it came out like last year.
I saw. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you saw
The
that. That's
new
also
when they made him look so old.
yeah, that one. That was also really good. It was long, and it had a couple errors here and there, but I think it's still a really overall great movie.
Hundred
Um,
percent.
for sure. And then other ones, uh, I suppose Inception is a great one as well.
Hell yeah, dude. I was gonna
Inception's a
write that
great
one down
movie.
too. Fuck.
Nice. Inception, the Batman movies, amazing. Best superhero, like a lot of people like the Marvels and all that. I like Marvel as well too, but I think Batman movies, nothing will come close to them. The trilogy of Batman movies, I think are amazing. In a close
Batman
second,
is.
so good.
You go. You go. You
Yeah,
go.
so I was gonna say like the End Game and Infinity War come like very close second, but I still
Fuck
think
yeah.
the trilogy is superior, in my opinion.
That's
So
a
yeah,
legit list. That's a little more than three, though. I'm
yeah, there
kidding.
was. Yeah, I couldn't think of
It's
like a
impossible
good
to
era.
put it
It's impossible,
into
yeah.
three.
Especially when you've seen so many movies. Like I can't even think. Like just thinking about it right
I know
now. That's like
I'm gonna
No
forget
Country.
it and realize I'm gonna
Yeah,
be falling asleep later and be like, God damn it, I should have
like
said
No
this
Country
shit.
for
But
Old Men. That's another
yeah.
one. No Country for Old Men.
Ooh.
Great movie. That why can
Is
for the
that with
life of me I
what's
can't
his
remember
name?
that movie. Wait, I need to know this. Remember the movie that I was obsessed, like not obsessed, but I was talking about a lot in college.
The Nepal
Um,
one?
no, not the Nepal one. It was an American one that I saw in theaters. Why? I remember its thing was a little bit hard to remember. Oh, that reminds me. Oh yeah, Bad Times at the El Royale. That was like a decent movie, I thought as well.
Marco's is grown ups. Respect, brothers.
Respect.
Step brothers.
Step
Dude,
Brothers.
you got a fire list,
That's a
dude.
good list, yeah.
Marco knows his
That's
funny
a good
movies. I'm
list.
actually impressed. That's a good
Yeah,
ass list.
that's a
Step
good list
Brothers is
movie.
fucking
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
Happy Gilmore
I
is
totally forgot
unbeatable,
to mention
dude.
this, but I'd have to replace what did I say with my top three shows? Cheers. Okay, I wouldn't replace it, but I think
Some shows.
a 3.0001 show would have to be Mad Men.
Okay.
Amazing show.
Okay.
But yeah.
I
So
personally never watched, so I
you
can't
should
say
watch it. I
anything on
remember
it.
Alex got into it as well. He said he liked it as well. It's a great show. I don't know if you
He likes
finished
it.
it. Yeah, but he liked it as well too. it's geared to a very specific like audience, like niche. But if you like,
But it's like a big niche because it's
it's a
popular.
big niche. Yeah, it's a big niche for sure. It's like old school '60s. Great movie. Great, a lot of great.
I had to
It's
watch
got
an
a lot of
episode
nostalgia
of that.
shows.
I had to watch the first episode of that in class in high
Because
school.
the first episode, it's like iconic episode. Probably one of the
I had to
greatest
watch
pilots
that.
of all time, I'd say. In addition to like Lost was a great one.
Lost was a
Yeah,
great pilot.
amazing pilot. Yeah, yeah. So what would you say is like your top three movies? Big
All right.
Train.
All right, I got a couple. I can't put you three. I'm gonna do like five or six.
Yeah, yeah, same here.
All right, Pulp Fiction,
Oh, how could I forget
so
that?
good,
How could I forget
so
that?
good.
I totally forgot that. Might as well throw
This is in
so
no
many
order, by the way.
Inglorious Bastards. Might as well throw in that
Stop!
too.
Stop! You're spoiling my list. Shut
I
up.
didn't
What are
know
you? What's
that.
wrong with you?
Alright,
Oh man.
shit.
All right, Pulp, Pulp Fiction, Inglorious Bastards. I put on there. I love that movie. I've seen that movie like 10 times, bro.
That's a great movie. Shit,
Inglorious Bastards is awesome. I put The Matrix on it because I love that fucking movie
that's a
so
good
much.
movie. Great movie.
The Matrix is awesome.
Great movie.
I low key put Die Hard on it, dude.
Die Hard.
Low
That's
key.
also an
I
epic
love
ass
that
movie.
movie.
The greatest
I love
Christmas
him
movie
though.
of all time.
He's the greatest.
That's a
He's
great
the
movie.
greatest.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You said greatest Christmas movie?
Technically, I mean, it was
Oh
set during
fuck yeah.
Christmas, so yeah,
Technically, it's a Christmas party. It's fucking
yeah, that's true.
Christmas.
That's true. But yeah, that was
But
a
I
great
put
movie too.
Scarface in there.
Oh,
Scarface, I
Scarface. How
love.
can I forget about? Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. So many movies.
I got a, I
What,
got a
what?
Tony
Oh,
Montana right there.
that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, yeah. That is dope
That's my
indeed.
boy. But Goodfella. I mean, you said a lot. I know I'm forgetting a shit ton, but
Yeah,
the
that's a lot of one. That's a lot of good ones too.
Marco,
Yeah,
if you haven't watched these movies, bro, I'm literally going to write them in chat for you right now.
yeah, for sure.
Because
Right
I
now,
don't have my.
what?
I'm not logged into the Twitch. Hold on, I'll just type
Cop Out
it
and
on
National
Ski.
Security are pure comedies.
I've had a
I
national.
I'm trying to think what movies. I haven't
I
even
haven't
heard of those
seen National
movies.
Security.
Which one's Cop Out?
I've seen Cop Out.
Who was that? What does that
I've seen
have?
Cop Out.
Do you remember?
Is that who is that? Oh, holy shit! Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm good. What were you saying? Sorry, I just played somebody's stream by accident and it was talking in my ear, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I'm gonna write
What
them in
movie is
chat
Cop
too.
Out? Who's in that movie? Do you remember?
It's isn't it the one with Kevin Hart and what's that other guy?
Dwayne Johnson?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
oh, oh, Ice Cube?
They yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, now that Marco mentioned it, if you think about comedy movies, Super Bad and the 21 Jump Street series, I think all of the best comedies of all time.
Super bad.
Super.
21
Alex.
Jump
If Alex is
Street.
watching it for if he's ever sees this on YouTube or something, he's obsessed with that show. He'll watch that show time and time and time and time and time again. But yeah,
What's that show I
that's a great
used to
movie.
watch?
I show I'm in movie, but yeah, yeah.
What's the show I used What's the movie I used to watch all the time that I thought was so fucking funny at
Was it 21
school?
Jump Street? Tracy Morgan
No.
and Bruce Willis. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's a movie. Okay.
The
Oh,
Pineapple
Pineapple
Express.
Express.
You're
Yeah,
right.
you
Thank you,
remember.
Simon.
Yeah, you remember. You were
Dude,
obsessed with
that
that shit.
movie
That
is
movie was good too.
amazing. It is the Simon.
What
If
was that?
you
What was that
haven't
movie
watched
with
Pineapple, or
the
not Simon,
Korean
Marco,
Master Carries on Netflix? Oh, word.
Pineapple. Oh, that's the
The
interview.
interview?
But
Is that what it's called?
Marco, Marco, watch Pineapple Express. If you haven't watched that, it is the funniest movie you'll ever see in your entire life. And also, if anybody wants to hit somebody up and get an extra viewer in chat, we will reach double-digit viewers, boys. So
For
let's
sure,
do it.
for sure.
Not gonna last all for the first time like a year ago, dude. It's so funny, son. So funny.
It's a good movie. Yeah, good comedy movie.
Oh, dude, what's the scene when he goes? Oh my god, I haven't seen it in so long. I can't even recite the lines anymore.
Yeah,
When
that's what
he's
happened, bro.
when they're coming for him, they're smoking, and they're like, "We need to get the essentials quick." He's like,
I remember
"Weed,
that. Yeah.
like water." They just pause and they're like looking, and he goes, What was it? Marshmallows?
I forget. I haven't seen the movie in a long time either.
Marshmallows, something like that. So fucking funny.
Pulp Fiction and
But
yeah, that's on this. The Matrix, Die
yeah,
Hard,
Marco, that's
Scarface.
those are some.
Oh,
Oh
throw
shit! Doesn't
on
let you write Inglorious Bastards in
the
chat.
yeah. Throw on the I guess the Shawshank Redemption is also a good one. I would say
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction. Oh, you already put that there.
I wrote that.
I think an underrated one is it's also I think it's also by Tarantino. Django Unchained. I also think that's a really
Oh,
underrated
Django
movie.
Unchained, the
Underrated movie.
slave, the
Yeah,
slave, right?
the Slave movie. Yep,
That movie
with
is
Jamie
awesome,
Foxx. Great movie
bro. That movie,
as
yeah,
well.
Jimmy Fox, he's a good actor,
Yeah.
especially that movie. He could act into
What movies you
any
think are
person, bro.
underrated? That more people should watch. If I didn't pick any.
You know what? Let's each think about it for 30 seconds while I take a pee. How about that?
Alright.
You don't need to put the pause screen on. I'll be literally
I'm
30
gonna show it
seconds.
so Chad can see
So
it.
underrated movies. All right.
I'm gonna show it so Chad can see it. What do you think, y'all? What do you think? Yo, Marco, we totally forgot about that, but that's definitely a top three competition for sure. I think James will win as well.
Hold on.
What song is it?
All right. We can start it up.
Word up, word up.
Can they hear me, Spasan?
Yeah, they get. Wait, I think my second screen's also pulling us. Yo, we got 9
Oh
viewers.
my shit, bro.
That's lit. That's lit. Let me fix
All
this.
right, let's start it up so they stay. All right. All right, boys. We back. Sorry, I had to piss.
Alright, yeah, so we're back.
I had to piss. Um, dude, I look terrible. So we're doing underrated movies now, or no. Simon, we gotta answer Simon's question. Let me scroll up. Where's Simon's question? Okay, let's see. He said, what do you all want to see in Cold War, and do you think it'll be as successful / revive the COD franchise? Great fucking question. Prasant, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
Are you good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
What's good? You're like lagging out.
Oh, am I?
All right. Um, oh, no, you're good now.
Oh,
So
word.
this is a question from Simon, the big crank. He said, what do y'all want to see in the Cold War, and do you think it'll be a successful slash revive the COD franchise?
All right. What? How do you want to go about? Do you want me to start with that?
Yeah, yeah, you can start.
All right. So in my opinion, um, here's what I think. So what exactly were his words? I want to start off with like
He
what he
said, "What do
initially
y'all
said.
want to see in Cold War? What do y'all want to see in Cold War? And do you
Okay.
think it'll be a successful slash revive the COD franchise?" Just
Okay.
pull it up. It's on chat.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I got it pulled up right here.
Wolf of Wall Street. I didn't even see that. Good
Yeah,
fucking
Marco. I
shit,
was gonna mention that.
Marco.
Marco mentioned
Great
it
fucking
earlier. Yeah,
movie.
great movie as well. But yeah, so Simon's
Great
question.
movie, Marco.
Um, so here's what I think. I think what I'd like to see in Cold War is a few things. I would like to see um I would like to see maps that are better, straight up better. By that I mean, it could. I personally like 3 lane maps better because I'm more about that fast paced, upfront action. But if they come out with like good maps that are like bigger as well too, I wouldn't mind that. But they need to come out with maps that are just better because if you think about it, this COD had like what, Shoe House? That's probably the only decent map. Shipment was like a remastered, and but yeah, Shoe House is really only the good map in my opinion in this game. So
That's the only map
with
you think's
Cold War,
good.
yeah, and Shipment. But like if you think about original maps, I think Shoe House is the only good one, in my opinion. Straight up.
I like Azir Cave. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I like Azir Cave. I
I don't
know
like
you
Zero
hate it.
Cave. What?
Yeah.
I th- See. I don't like Azir Cave because the spawns are terrible, and you can get killed
It
from
spawns you far.
so many different directions, especially when you're inside the cave itself. Like I don't have like 4 eyes. I can't see every which way. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
I agree
gotta
with
run a
Marco.
sniper.
I agree with Marco. Map's only good for S&D. That's for a lot. Piccadilly,
That's
good for only good
it's
for
dope
S&D.
on S&D.
It's dope on S&D.
Piccadilly's good. I like
I think
Piccadilly
Condor
regular.
Hideout. I know you said you're a fan of Condor Hideout, but I think that's good map for S&D.
I don't
Um,
love it. I don't hate it. It's
well, there are
whatever,
other maps for
in my
there.
opinion.
Gun Runner is a decent map for S&D. Uh, the Sawmill, I think there's one called.
Petrov oil rig, I fucking hate,
Hate that
bro.
map. It's a trash map. But yeah, yeah. So I think Shoe House and as Simon was saying, what I also like to see is even though it's remastered and I would like more original maps, I think Nuketown should make a comeback. Like it's in every COD, but I did not like Nuketown in Black Ops 4. I didn't, or Black Ops 3 for that
Yeah,
matter. I liked OG.
I mean, I
What
felt
I
like
think
it
they should
was.
do, they should make OG Nuketown but remastered, because it was perfect the way it was, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, Black Ops 2 had it good.
Black Ops 2, yeah, it did have a good, but Black Ops 3 was, with the whole futuristic mechanics and all that, I didn't like it. And
I
Black
just
Ops
didn't like
4,
Black Ops 3 in general.
yeah, same, yeah.
Simon, what do you think of Black Ops 3?
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. We think the
Yo,
zombies are goaded, but the multiplayer is overrated as fuck, and the
yeah,
campaign's
it
trash.
sucks. It's
Campaign's trash. So yeah,
way too.
way too sick. Yeah,
I thought Black Ops 4 was all right. I just thought it was so dumb how they literally made an assist count as a kill.
yeah, and they're
Literally.
bringing that back. We talked about that shit. Yeah, they're bringing that back, which I
And
mean,
I'm not a fan of the score streaks being it's just like a point system instead of kills.
I don't
I'm
mind
not
it.
a
I like
I
both.
don't
I
like
could go
it.
either route, to be honest. I
I
could go
don't
either
I
route.
personally don't like it. I think
Cause
it's
I
just like
the reason why I
annoying.
like it is I think it
It's too
rewards
confusing.
people who play the objective. Cause most people like they don't give a fuck about the objective. Which I don't. Most
Yeah,
of the
like
time, especially this card, I was going for kills. Well, to get campus and shit. But if I was like a hardcore like multiplayer person, I didn't give a shit about Warzone or camos or any of that crap.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would playing the objective is what I do. But yeah,
I just for me, I've never this is like the first con. Wait, sorry. I'm plugging in my Mac.
I would.
Um shit, what the fuck? Yo,
Is you good?
why doesn't it plug in? Yeah, there's so many wires. It's like, well,
Shit.
I'm better shut my whole Xbox off. All right, I got it. What were we saying? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, like the whole kill streaks, score streaks
What
thing,
were you saying?
like the kill streaks, score streaks kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah. I don't like it. I'm not a fan because this is like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to it because there's people who
I think it
play
depends
COD
on the
just for the
guns.
multiplayer.
I think it depends on the guns. I see how the guns work and how the system works and all that. It's supposed to be different, you know. But we'll see how
I'm
that
excited to
works.
watch the PS4 streams on Twitch. Like I'm just gonna watch random people streaming it.
Yeah, I saw a
God bless
lot. A
you.
lot of people are posting videos today. What headsets do you guys have? Why is the audio bad? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I was looking at the body. Actually, the audio wasn't the greatest.
I'm using the AX50,
The AX50?
but
What?
my
You
God, did I just say the
yeah, you
AX50?
said the AX50.
I meant to say the Astro A40s. I said the AX50. That's
Uh,
funny as shit.
all about the Call of Duty mind, I guess.
The Call of Duty shit.
Yeah, I use the
Um,
HyperX Cloud Alpha S. It's one I use. Yeah,
why is audio bad, Marco? Or are you just wondering?
yeah, I was looking at the VOD. It didn't seem yours seems crisper, more natural. Mine is like a little bit messed up. I think I have to configure like some of the settings a little bit. It'll be better. But yeah.
I'm lagging. Like you're lagging on my screen. Like your
Oh really?
audio's delayed for me. Yeah, but it's like my thing because I'm watching the stream and you're not lagging, and I'm lagging.
Oh, that's weird. Let me look at this. Hello, testing. It seems fine for me.
Oh, he's just wondering. Yeah, he said he was just wondering.
Oh, you're just wondering. Yeah, yeah. What headset do you have, Marco? You have the Astros as well.
The chat takes like
Yeah,
there's
it
like a
takes like
couple
a second.
seconds for like chat, so it
Yeah,
just gets like quiet when you ask a
it's so
question.
awkward. But yeah,
But
I was just doing the Steve Jobs pose right there for a second. But yeah,
dude, I'm hyped to watch the PS4 streams.
yeah, I'm happy to play the alpha, bro, or the beta at least when that comes out. I'm happy to
Yeah,
play
when
that.
does that come out?
I don't think they've set a date yet, but the way it usually works is there'd be like a closed beta for PS4, then a closed beta for Xbox. Some off-brand from Amazon. It's like $20. Oh, word.
That's all you need, honestly,
That's all you
dude.
need. Yeah, yeah, for
These
sure.
shits are way
I
overrated. Like
I,
right
I
now, my
got a dope ass
computer
price on
audio
these
sounds.
when I was working at Best Buy. That's why I got these
What'd you
particular.
say?
I got a dope ass price on these. It was like a special promotion that was going on. I got a
How
dope
much you
ass
get them for?
price. I'm not legally allowed to say
Oh shit,
due to
yeah, fuck.
NDAs, but so like stuff like that. But I got it for a dope ass price. But yeah,
That's gas.
yeah.
Imagine
So
you say it, Best Buy comes after your ass.
they will, bro. They're very particular with that stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't blame them either. But yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, the Cold War beta. The way they're done in the past is that for one weekend they'll have PS4 beta, then after that they'll have the PS like an Xbox beta, Xbox PC
hmm
beta, but it'd be closed beta, only available for people who pre-ordered, and then the third weekend they'd have it open beta for everybody to test it out. That's what they've done in the past. So
You think that's what they're gonna do now?
yeah, that's what probably they do now for sure.
I just want to play it too when it comes out on Xbox.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gonna be lit for sure.
I'm fucking. I'm calling
You
out of
think?
sick out of school and work.
Do you
I
think?
got
See,
I
that was
got
gonna.
the
You
wrong
think you're
number.
gonna get PC before that or after that? That's why I haven't pre-ordered yet because I don't know what route I'm going when that
Yeah.
happens.
Um.
What?
I'll be on PC. I'll definitely be on PC by then. I just the problem is it takes. Oh, he's not. He got no sound right now. Marco, you should get a PC, bro. You would actually be a god, dude. You would be a god if you were on PC. Everyone say hi. I think it was Prahn's sister or his mom. Tell her to come talk, Prasan. Yeah. He's so embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm doing a
Yeah.
podcast. What? Yeah, so I don't have a damn job.
He's...
Wait, what?
Was
Well,
that your
you're like
sister?
12, bro. So obviously you don't have a job. I mean,
Me?
it's no. Read the chat. I'm talking about Marco. He's
Oh,
saying he doesn't have a
some
damn
brand.
job. Yeah.
Dude, say, yo, Dean, hook me up. Let me
Yeah,
take
for
your
sure.
PC.
Or just steal his PC.
You
Fuck.
could. You should get it for Christmas. Ask for it for Christmas, bro.
This get his old PC or something. He's probably gonna upgrade, right, to the new series.
I'll
I assume.
convince Marco. I'll convince Dean to get a new PC so you can get his old one.
Facts, facts. Or you can just get Timmy's old shit, right? Timmy's old PC.
True.
That could work as
I mean, he's
well.
probably gonna sell it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's not getting any value of like the other stuff, but he'll get value of the graphics card. Probably like
Yeah,
150, 200 bucks. But yeah, but
better than
yeah,
nothing.
the so like the whole Cold War thing, right? What are your thoughts? Like, what do you want to see that's for the Cold War?
I don't want it to be like a huge change, to be honest. I feel like we've been grinding, like everybody's been grinding
Yeah,
this Call of Duty that's out now like crazy and playing Warzone and multiplayer like crazy that I'm so used to it. But at the same time, I do want to get something different because it gets boring. Like
yeah, for
some
sure.
days I get so bored of Warzone and the new all the multiplayer maps and modes, search, gunfight, shoot the ship, all that shit. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just curious what the mechanics are gonna be like, what the mobility is gonna be like how
Understand?
moving around is gonna feel.
Yeah.
If it's gonna feel like an older like BO1, BO2 type of movement, or like a
From
more
what
modern
Yeah, yeah. From what people are
mobility.
saying, it's gonna. This is. I'm just gonna quick breakdown of what the game's gonna be like to my understanding, best of my ability. It's gonna be similar to BO1 in terms of movement, is what they're saying.
Mm,
Um, it's gonna have a mix between
that's lit.
BO. The game engine is supposed to be a mix between Black Ops, like 3 and 4, and Modern Warfare 2019 is gonna be a mix between that. Um, in terms of multiplayer, and what else is gonna happen? No tactical sprint. No slide. Can you could slide, but there's no slide canceling, and you get like a penalty when you're sliding. It's like a really long ass slide. Um, and then that's that. And then the TTK, which is the time to kill, is supposed to be closer to Black Ops 4 than it is to Modern Warfare, because Modern Warfare has like one of the fastest TTKs in the whole series by far.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be more. The TTK is supposed to be closer to Black Ops 4. But with
so
the
it's gonna be
headshots,
harder, more
I
damage.
think they should have a competitive. Yeah, yeah. We were talking about that yesterday too. The whole skill-based
I think
matchmaking and
they
all
should have
that.
a competitive and casual because if you just want to chill and you can play
Yeah, yeah.
casual, if you want just
Yep,
100%
100%.
Marco.
I agree too. I
We
agree too
we were
as
talking
well.
about that on yesterday's podcast, dude. They should because sometimes you want to come on COD and mindlessly play and just
Yeah, just
chillax and
like fuck around.
relax,
Like you don't
bro.
want to do anything seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta now every skill based matchmaking in multiplayer Warzone. You gotta sweat the whole entire
So
time,
bad.
no matter
So bad. I
literally no
agree.
matter what mode you're playing. It's retard. Or not that word. It's not
Yeah, yeah.
good. It sucks.
It's not good. I agree. But yeah.
but
What are some other things that they mentioned? They said that if headshots will reward more with the headshots multiplier in Cold War, it's gonna be more similar to Modern Warfare than it is to Black Ops 3. So the TGK without headshots is close to Black Ops 4, but TGK with headshots close to Modern Warfare. Is
so
what
it's
they're
kind of
saying.
just a whole mix of everything. You're
Whole
saying
mix of everything, yeah. I'm hyped for
it's
the
pretty
campaign
cool.
because I know if the original trailer when that came out in Warzone, the campaign looked amazing. Like Ronald Reagan in that game looked so damn real. Like he looked like
Really,
the real Ronald Reagan. I don't know if you've seen it, but he looks just like
I got it.
Ronald Reagan. Yeah.